Oh, look, a Sentai Night crossover. Well, it must be Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because that's about as special as these are anymore. It's yearly. Remember when crossovers in Tokyo used to be fun? At least cross franchise ones, not just your typical Sentai versus or your movie war movie. Yeah, like remember when the idea of Sentai and Rider coming together and fighting an evil together, in an epic summer blockbuster sort of movie. Like the Avengers. Something like while the Avengers is definitely more than just fun blockbuster, that's a great movie in general. But that's a movie that a lot of people look at and say that's a fun summer blockbuster, and just fun action, fun characters, a good core cast, nice action, and it's just superheroes being superheroes. Remember that idea used to be fun back back before Super Hero Taisen came out back in 2012. Remember the movies used to be fun? Yeah, well now it's happened every fucking year and now it's no longer fun. And it doesn't help that like all of these movies are just travesties.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, so if you couldn't tell by Alex's little ramble here, we're going to be talking about the Super Hero Taisen movies, and that was that. Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything he says. Like back then, like back before these movies became a thing, this would be like something I would always look forward to. Just seeing, I don't know, previous cast members interacting with the new ones, passing down advice, or just seeing what kind of chemistry they have. Like this felt like this would feel like an event.
yeah, it feels special, but they're not special anymore. It also doesn't help that these movies don't know what they're doing. They don't pay respect to the legacy. They're just schlock. Like you can't even just say, okay, everything around is shit, but the action is good. Because not even the action is good in these movies.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, it's
it blows my mind. It's like when Super Hero Taisen was first subbed, and I heard the movie wasn't very good. I was like, okay, the movie seems to be bad, but it should at least have good action scenes, right?
yeah.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
because
no, no.
that's a problem with a lot of these movies. That's one of the problems we have with these movies, but we'll get to them when it get. But yeah, like when this movie was first announced, I admit I was on the hype train. I always want to see, riders and Sentai in a movie, and I get it. It's like, you also want to celebrate, the 35th anniversary and the 40th anniversary, or just like, because at the time, but when this movie came out, we were at like 36 now, 36 and 41 to
Yeah.
Rider and Sentai,
Hmm.
So yeah, it's like, okay, I understand. Maybe just celebrate the anniversaries just a little longer, a
Yeah.
little.
I remember my exact opinion when this was first announced, and that was I'm all for this, but does it have to be every single bloody one of them? That was my biggest critique when this movie was first announced. I'm all for a Rider and Sentai crossover movie. I always have been, and I still am to an extent. But my main problem is that it was too overblown.
Yeah,
Like they put all their eggs in one basket instead of just making it Go Busters versus Kamen and Forze, which they really should have done. That's my opinion. They should have just done Go Busters versus Forze. That's the
yeah.
movie they should have done. Yeah,
That's
it's
something they should be doing every year. And before anyone says like we're getting specials now, which they're not even good specials for one thing. And
yeah. Like the Tokyo versus Gaia special was just fluff. The Jive versus Ninja special was awful, and now these days we're just getting superfluous cameos. Like
yeah, it's like Zoogers and like with Zooger and Go. It started with Zooger and Ghost, and it's gonna continue on. Like, because recently we got one with like X8 and Q Rangers, and
yeah, and then we're most likely going to have like the Pato Rangers and the Lupin Rangers appear in a Build episode, and vice versa.
yeah,
Like next year when that show starts airing.
and these feel so tacked on.
Yeah, just to get into like a little small rant about like these hype ups for these movies. They're really nothing. Like, I see what they were attempting, at least with Tokyo Jiro and Gaim, but the problem is that should have been the movie that came out that year instead of Kamen Rider Taisen, because, well, it's Kamen Rider Taisen. Like, but still, that should have been the movie that year. Like, look,
yeah, exactly. Like this is what should, like, instead it's a product plug, and it has nothing to do with the movie.
That and one of the criticisms that I am going to get into is that Toei wanting all of their Tokyo series to be one universe. They want the writers and the Sentai teams and all the Metal Heroes to coexist in one universe. While I'm okay with that, it's a clusterfuck, and the fact of the matter is, these series from the start were never meant to be in one universe. And like if they decided this like back in the 90s, that would have been okay. But the fact that they were so far into like all of these shows, it's like in the Sentai universe alone, we have 3 explanations for why the dinosaurs went extinct. You know what I mean? It's like we like Bandora killed the dinosaurs. No, it was the meteorite that killed the dinosaurs. No, it was the Daybus that killed the dinosaurs. It's a clusterfuck, and I have no idea if there are any like extinction plots in Rider, because I haven't watched all the show series. But I think there was one in Metal Heroes, so we have like 4 explanations for why the dinosaurs went extinct, and I'm just like, what? This is nuts. And it's awful crazy, but this was not thought out well.
Yeah.
So it's like
someone's gonna like try to provide their own theory in the comments, and
that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah. But in the words of a now infamous YouTuber, it's just a theory, a Toku theory. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
It doesn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things because it's just a headcanon. And to me, I don't take the toy universe seriously. As far as I'm concerned, builds in its own timeline, and that's it. Like, built in its own timeline, XA was part of the main canon, and Curator is officially part of an alternate universe. So, as well, I don't take the continuity seriously. I don't take the universe seriously, and I don't know why anyone would try to, because it's not done well. It's a clusterfuck. There are so many holes when you go back, like when you look at it from under a microscope, and I don't understand why anyone thinks this was a good idea or why anyone wants to accept this, because it's dumb. As far as I'm concerned, I can't take it seriously because it's riddled with so many problems. So it's one of the reasons why I'm so annoyed by these movies. Because as far as I'm concerned,
it's like they try to say it's like this, it's all in one continuity, but it's just a giant mess though.
Exactly. It's why these movies to me exist in a vacuum. Like they exist in their, like the Super Hero Taisen movies all take place in the same universe, but that's a separate universe. The shows themselves don't. Like, and I know Toei these days are trying hard to keep up with continuity, but that's the problem with having with different writers. It's like the head writer of Build is not having giant conversations like continuity with Curator's head writer, and there's never going to be a serious, like, big epic story between the Curators and Build. Yeah. It's like that's just a matter of fact. Just due to how many, because it's headed by so many different writers and producers. Like the only way this is going to work is if from now on Toei sits down all the production and writer team on their writer teams, and they say, try and make this coherent. But unfortunately, making it coherent also sort of restricts it. Like, build story probably will not be able to happen. Like,
yeah, in this universe.
Build story would not be able to properly happen because, just like, because okay, so since Pato and Lupin, I don't know what the story is going to be, nor do I really care since I'm not going to be watching the two shows. But I can say for certain that that Japan's going to be split into 3 subsection countries and Pato and Lupin Ranger, because whoever is running and producing and directing that show does not give a shit about their story and continuity. So why should I care? So as far as I'm concerned, it's superfluous, it's fluff, and I don't know why anyone tries to take it seriously. If I could be wrong, if most people don't care about it, then that just goes to show how much Toei fucked up. But there are people that seriously try to take and I take it at face value and say, okay, this is happening. Why do you try so hard if Toei doesn't care? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
If you can give me a proper explanation why, that's great. But as far as I'm concerned, it can't work, and it's never going to work unless Toei buckles down and takes it seriously. If starting with Pato and Lupin Ranger and next year's Rider start taking it seriously, I'll start taking it seriously. But that's not going to happen, especially because since these movies are written by someone that doesn't really care about the legacy, or at least doesn't put in the proper research, and it's produced by someone that has his head up his ass.
Yeah.
So it's never going to happen. So, I'm sorry, I haven't, and yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's get down to these movies now. Now that Lex has done this massive long rant. Yeah, so these movies have a lot of problems, and the best place to start talking about them is with the first movie.
Oh, the first movie! Oh, what a joyous occasion! I don't like this movie whatsoever. I was gonna say I love the movie, but I actually don't. No, it's definitely not the worst of the movies. We'll be getting to that.
Yeah.
But this movie is flawed. The plot is stupid. Like, the writing is garbage. The action is absolute schlock, and like I can't believe they actually made this movie. And the funny part is that the actors know it's schlock, because if you saw an interview with Masahiro Inoue and whoever Daiki's played by, they said they didn't even understand what's happening in the script. They just happened to be back.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't speak volume, I don't know what does.
It's mainly a problem with Shoji Onomura's writing, is that his stories tend to be really, really confusing. Like, and as much as I love Kabuto, that show really that got confusing a lot.
Speaking of the writer, beg your pardon. I'll try as hard as I can not to burp for that, because I'm drinking a soda right now. He wrote Parasite, which is an anime, and I heard Parasite's pretty good. So I'm sure if left to his own devices, he knows what he's doing. But the fact of the matter is that he's hired to write these movies, and it's obvious he doesn't care. And he doesn't have to care, but if it's so obvious he doesn't care, why do you hire him?
Yeah.
Like the only reason I can imagine they hired him is because Shirakura wants him, the producer, and Shirakura can probably tell Yonemura what to do. That's the only reason I can imagine. Yonemura is under Shirakura's foot.
Yeah. Shinichiro Shirakura is a complete asshat.
Just a massive egotist. Like, he thinks any toku that he doesn't produce is juvenile, which is fucking hilarious because some of the shit that comes out of these movies is juvenile. Did you see Black's dialogue in GP? Oh yeah, very mature dialogue.
Super mature indeed.
Super mature. Like, I can't tell you how mature dialogue, like, I'll protect the dreams of these little children is.
Hey. And
like, wow, yeah, super mature.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Totally.
We'll get to that when we get to that.
just totally not Nick Jr. level fucking dialogue that would that would keep your 3-year-old distracted.
And speaking of Nick Jr. dialogue, that's what we get from this movie as well.
Oh yeah,
Because
to an extent, because this movie is very fucking melodramatic.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it's like everything is
it's like
pardon.
It's hard. It's like it's hard to take this seriously when you don't have a good script to go with it. This acting,
yeah, and it's
all these people
like,
that got back, the Go-Kaigers, the Go-Kaigers, like Tsukasa and Kaito, they're all really great actors, in my opinion.
Yeah, like it's like if you look at Joe's actor, like you can see that he's trying as hard as he can to squeeze everything he can out of this script, but because there's so little there to work with, you just be sad. It's like, dude, you don't have to put as much effort in. It's appreciated, but just know what you're working with. Oh my god, and I don't blame the actor, but when they cut to him on the floor, like looking angry, he looks incredibly constipated.
Yeah.
That
leads us into the big main issue with this movie. Not only that's with not only Joe, but Kaito as well.
Yeah.
My fucking god, Joe throughout this whole movie, he acts like that. He acts like that girlfriend that's in denial that her boyfriend's a lying, cheating scumbag. You know? Yeah,
and it's quite uncomfortable, like how in denial he is. Like this is like textbook like abusive relationship shit or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I might be going too far with that, but that's the only thing I think of. It's just that Joe was just wrapped around Marvelous's finger.
Yeah, it's like every time he says like Marvelous must have a good reason for doing this. I just keep hearing, stop talking about my boyfriend like that.
You're just hurting my feces. You would never hurt me like that. He's a sweetie pumpkin. He's gonna come back today with a nice bunch of roses for me, and then we're gonna make sweet love tonight.
And then there's also Kaito. Good frickin' god.
Yeah, for a majority of the movie, he's in character, so there's that. But then we get to the end of the movie and the climax, which came right out of Yonemoru's ass. I have no idea where he got this idea that Tsukasa was some.
It's like, Tsukasa, you hurt me, so now I'm gonna hurt you. Cause like in the movie, Tsukasa offers him to join up, but he was just like, no, I'm never gonna join you. It's like,
yeah, like, which is understandable. Like Daiki didn't want to. If you don't understand why I'm not calling him Kaito, I reserved the name Kaito for a much better character. So there's that.
Yeah.
And it's just like I kind of get what they're trying to go with. However, he's a petty thief. He's not someone that would blow up the world just because his Fifi's got hurt. I'm sorry, but this movie did not help me to like Daiki anymore. I don't like him. I don't like this guy. He is a petty thief that he just doesn't care about anything else around him. And I know in the show they were trying to get him to care. But by middle of 2010, I kind of liked him in that movie because it was obvious that he cared by the end of it. But then by episode Yellow, he was back to his usual fucking shtick. And I don't like episode Yellow. So
yeah,
boom.
It's like before any. I'm sure like there's people saying, "Well, they were friends before." It's like, okay, a contradicts that argument. The aforementioned scene where Tsukasa offers Kaito to join up with him, include him in on the plan.
Yeah, it's like it was obvious Tsukasa was trying to keep the act up, but he was trying to convince him to like join him. Like maybe he was hoping that Kaito would pick up the fact that this is an act because he's not stupid. He really is that. As much as I don't like him, he's not a moron. You think he would be able to pick up something was off. So then, if Tsukasa could have convinced him to join him, he could have taken him to the back room, and then he could have explained everything to him in secret. And the plan was the stupid plan, by the way. It's completely arse.
Yeah,
but the point of the matter is that it was obvious that Tsukasa was trying to like reel him into the plan. And everything would have been fine, but it's like, but when the face heel turn happened, and we learned that it was all like a ruse to get Zangiak and Shocker's leaders out, and like again, it just comes up as you hurt my Fifi, so I'm gonna blow up the planet. Well, isn't that extreme? Seriously,
really, dude? Oh my god, it's like.
Like he's like that psychotic ex-girlfriend. It's like you break up with her, and then suddenly she comes in and stabby, knifey.
My god, like these two are having, like him and Joe are having girlfriend or having boyfriend issues. It's just. Oh my god! It's just like it's like
the more I think about it, it's just like this movie is like a really bad Buster romance movie.
Yeah.
At least from the points of these two characters.
And it's like, well, what about Doc and Hina? What did they do? Nothing.
And can I just say how random the cast was? Look, I'm all for taking a ragtag bunch of heroes from Sentai Rider and Metal Heroes and making them the core plot characters. But that's what they just should have been. The plot should have focused on them and their struggles. If you wanted to do like a massive cross franchise movie and wanted to include more than just the current airing teams, then do something like that. Just roll some die, pick some names out of a hat, drop them into the plot, and then write a good story around them. As much as I rather just something I would much rather watch. I would have much rather seen Go Busters versus Forze that year, but if they had to keep this up, do something like that and focus the plot on these characters instead of some like grand big team up between Zangiak and Shocker. Shocker.
It's like,
and they're going to join together and take over. And again, if you wanted something grand and like a summer blockbuster, then make it fun to sit through. But it was not fun to sit through. It was just a pain. It was melodramatic. The action was weak sauce, and you just don't care what's going on because some of these characters really aren't in character. They're just the most textbook examples. Like it's like Yonemura. It's like the amount of research he did was go to Wikipedia and just look at a 2-sentence summary of the characters and just exaggerated that to the extreme.
It's like. And it's like, I understand Joe is loyal to Marvelous. He saved his life a bunch of times and vice versa, but
for fuck's sake, he's going around slaughtering other heroes for no apparent reason because it's like it's like the fact that the Marvelous is not even telling you anything. He's just saying the Sentai Riders can't coexist, blah 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 blah. Bloody fucking nonsense. It's like again, a smart writer would be able to make this work. He like 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 for example, maybe maybe like like it's just I'm thinking of a lot better ideas in my head than what the production and writing team thought about for this movie, and that's sad. It's just like, oh, I know, I know that's really egotistical to say, but I swear if I wrote this movie, it'd probably be better. I know that sounds really conceited, but I genuinely believe that.
So,
Riley could do better than me. Like even my girlfriend who knows nothing about Toku could do better than me, probably, because
like,
at least she understands what an actual interesting plot is.
Like, and then and yeah, and then there's Marvelous and Tsukasa's oh so well thought out plan,
which
there's
I'm not the kind of person that can tell you why this plan is stupid, but to me it's just stupid. Like it's just lie to everyone, join the forces of it's like there's nothing wrong with infiltrate. There's nothing wrong with a story about someone infiltrating and rising in the ranks of like these organizations in order to take them down. I've seen stories like that, and they can be done well. I know they can, but this movie starts right off with Marvelous leading Daizangak and Tsukasa leading Daishocker. So, or was it just Shocker? I forget. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Daishocker because,
yeah, and like, I'm so sick of Shocker.
Yeah, it's like we'll get to that, but I really want to. We'll explain that when we get to the latest movie because, oh my god, by that time that guy appeared in the movie, I was livid. Yeah. Oh yeah, so we'll get to that when we get to that. But
yeah, it's like
you know, at this point. You know, at this point, you roll your eyes at Shocker, but you haven't gotten to that point yet where you're like, why did I have to be here?
And it's like the plot of this whole movie just raises so many questions. Not the least bitch being what happened in the intervening times between Movie War 2010 or Gokaiger and this movie.
Yeah, it's like again, I don't care about the overall continuity, but if this movie is trying to start it. It wants to establish a full toy canon, and again, I don't like this idea because I think it's way too damn late. But again, if they want to do this, put in some effort. But this movie doesn't put any effort. It doesn't explain anything. It's just right from the start. Daizangak, Daishocker. They want to take over. They want to slaughter all the Sentai teams. They want to slaughter all the riders and blah blah blah.
When did they even meet up? When did
but by the end of Gokaiger, at the end, they were going to go to the Zangak homeworld and wreak havoc there because that's what they do best. That's what the Gokaigers do best. They stick their dicks in the Zangyak's business and piss them off. It's what they do best.
Yeah.
And it's that was something. It's why I really wanted the Gokaiger Returns movie because I really wanted to see a movie where they just go to the Zangyak homeworld and a story around them trying to liberate that planet and get rid of Zangyak once and for all, and the kind of drama that can come from doing something that crazy.
Yeah.
But so they don't even bring up the fact that they went to the Zangyak homeworld in the movie. I don't think they ever bring it back up. Did they bring up the Zangyak homeworld in Go Busters vs. Gokaiger?
I think I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that movie, so yeah.
Yeah, that movie happened after Super Hero Taisen. So
as far as I'm concerned, that is what I believe actually happened when they went to the Zanyak planet. It's because I think I remember their Gokai Galleon got trashed the moment they got there. I think. I don't know.
the galleon got trashed. The galleon was fine in the movie.
Like no, like that was one they got. That was one they got from like their little time travel thing. I don't know.
Oh God! Time travel, great.
I can't remember. It's been like my memory's still kind of, iffy.
Yeah.
It's like, but yeah, it's like, and another thing, and then there's all these like all these revived villains, like, you don't know what really pissed me off about this? Putting aside that we don't know how the fuck they even came back, they're all taken out like despite them being big threats at the end of their shows, they're taken out like foot soldiers.
Exactly. It's like, again, this is just for spectacle. It's not even good spectacle. It's like this movie purely existed to get into the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like. So they just got any hobo off the street, slapped the suits on them, and then told them pose and stand.
Yeah, it's like again back to the like, come on, like you got like, what was the guy's name from Shinkenger? I must remember this. It's been a while since the main bad guy from Shinkenger. Like
you mean
Dogoku, that was it. Dogoku. Yeah. You know what it took to kick his ass? Like the dual, like the ceiling disc and the destruction of their origami. At least I think they were destroyed. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it took a damn lot to blow him up, and then here he is just being swatted around like a fly.
Yeah, it's like Forze just like sucker punches him and he goes down.
It's like no one cares. No one cares during these movies, and it's really apparent. And it's really apparent by like GP and like Chou Super Hero Taisen how much they just don't care anymore. It's just about making money. But guess what? GP and Chou Super Hero Taisen didn't make a lot of money, so I hope that fucking tells them to stop. I swear, I do not. This next month or January or February, I do not want to see on JE Fusion next Spring Taisen movie announced. I'll be like, fuck.
It's like, if it does, I honestly don't know if I'm gonna watch it or not.
I mean, I'll watch it because I'm a masochist, and it's like, as much as I don't believe these movies could be good anymore, you never know. That could surprise me. Actually, no, I take that back. If the producer is Yonemura, if the writer is Yonemura and the producer is Shirakura, then it's not going to be good.
Yeah,
it's just not.
Yeah,
if they get someone else to write, like get someone else to write and produce these movies, like it might still not be good, but it'll be better than the past schlocks.
Oh, and a lot of you are probably asking, well, aren't you going to talk about the current the current writers in Sentai at the time this movie came out? Oh, you mean Forze and Go Busters? Yeah, despite them being on the front of the poster, they're not in the movie.
They're not in the movie all that much, and do you know why? Because they had better shows to be working on at the time.
Yeah.
They had better things to do. Like this is a constant problem in these movies. It's like they put they put X8 and Q Ranger, like on the poster, and then they have Emu and Lucky in the movie, but because they have a show that's currently airing at the time that they have to film for, they can't appear that much. It's probably one of the reasons why they rely more on returning cast members, which again is fine, but still, again, these movies should just be the current Sentai and writer. It should just be a crossover, and again, they should just try their damnedest to work around the schedule to make sure this movie is made. Yeah, even if it's on a cheaper budget, even if these movies are direct to Blu-ray, I'm sure they'll still have more effort and passion put into these than any of these fucking bigger budgeted fucking Spring Taisen movies, which is just the same schlock over and over and over again. It's just gathering as many fucking students as they can, just make them stand there.
Yeah, it's like the all these empty fucking suits. I'm sick of them.
It's not exciting. I don't understand what is so exciting about seeing all these suits with no-name suit actors inside them and seeing the camera pan over them. I don't understand the appeal, but people seem to really fucking love them, which is why I'll constantly mock them for it.
Yeah, it's like, look, and it's like before someone's gonna comment saying like, well, they are suit actors inside them. It's like, here's the thing. When I look at these suits, I see the characters who were originally in these suits. Whether it's Power Rangers, Sentai, or Rider, I always see the character that morphs into these suits. Like when I see Boken Red, I see Akashi. When I see Geki Red, I see Jan. When I see Kiva, I see Wataru. Like, you get the point.
Yeah, but the point of the matter is that because at the end of the day, they're just background decoration. It is just. No, let me explain this. It's just incredibly shallow spectacle. These are not these characters. They're just suits. And if you actually examine what they're doing in the background, they act nothing like them because it's just some random suit actor that they got from other fucking companies to wear the suit. They know nothing about Kiva. They know nothing about the Bokengers, so they're not going to act like them. They're just told to stand there, pose, and then do a few punches and sword swings and pointing a gun. They're not told to act like these characters. They're just told to look there. It's just background decoration. I don't understand why anyone wants this massive scale when no matter how hard you try, there's going to be a flaw with it.
It's like, and you know what also doesn't help this? They always hire these crappy ass standees to do shit impressions of the characters. It's like,
yeah. If they put focus on these guys, they get the most second-rate voice actor to okay, maybe that's a bit too rude. I'm sure they're trying as hard as they can to sound like the original actor, but it's obvious that this is this. But it's so obvious that this is a last-minute thing because no one cares. It's like during the opening of Kamen Rider Taisen with. When Forza was fighting Super 1, that's obviously not Gento's actor. That's someone trying to sound like Gentoro, but he doesn't sound anything like Gentoro. He's too high pitched to be Gentoro.
That funny thing is that actually is the voice actor for Ryotaro's from Den-O.
Oh yeah, I think you told me that, but again, he doesn't have the vocal range to pull that off. So
that's. And that's not only that, they tend to recycle actors for these roles. Like in the first Super Hero Taisen movie, you know who was voicing Gohan Red? Guy. Yeah, and you know who was voicing Decade in Super Hero Taisen Z? Hiromu.
God. It's so half-assed, and it's obvious. It's just like. These movies aren't worth getting excited over, especially at this point, because it's obvious that they don't care. This is just a cash grab. But it's not even a cash grab anymore. They can barely even make back the budget for these movies anymore.
Yeah.
So unless they shrink the budget for these movies and keep doing that out of this 600 tradition, because when Japan has a tradition, they don't kick it.
Yeah.
So it's.
Yeah, yeah, and one last thing I want to talk about before we move on to Zed. Marvelous's whole plan, he wants to kill all the riders too because they not only can't coexist, but because he was after another great treasure.
Yeah, the ultimate treasure, the greatest treasure, which it's just.
It's friendship.
Okay, so just friendship, and again, just slap Marvelous' character development in the fucking face because because while they're still pirates, by the time they decided not to use the greatest treasure, they could have had whatever they wanted. But that would require sacrificing all the ranger keys and basically canceling out every single previous Sentai team's power source that they couldn't fight anymore. That was big, and because the Goku just learned to respect their senpais, for lack of a better term, they decide not to do it. But so you get the impression that by the end of it, treasure's not as important to them anymore, and what's more important to them is, friendship, part of the cards, all that stuff.
It's the friendship between writers and Sentai. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
What is with this schlock? I don't get it. What is the appeal? If you want to do these kind of morals and stuff like that, that's fine, but don't force it in and make it sound so
hokey.
Hokey and kindergarten-y. It's like these movies are also made for the older fans too, but you put this generic fucking disgustingly over the top optimistic dialogue into a movie that's also supposed to appeal to adults. It's like this is supposed to be a family movie. Pixar movies are family movies, and they don't have their characters speak and say dialogue like this shit. Have any of these guys seen Toy Story or Up or anything these movies that are meant for families? And
they speak like people. For toys, they sure know how to act like fucking people.
It's like, but they don't act like people. They act like caricatures. They act like lousy Silver Age comic book characters with the over the top dialogue and the grandstanding and talk about justice and friendship and morality. It's like, I would see this shit in a poorly made Silver Age comic. And the better Silver Age comic books still do this shit, but but it's so goofy you can enjoy it, and really good Silver Age stories are still good stories. So it's like, there's no excuse for this.
Yeah, this is a parody.
This is borderline on parody. This is what I keep saying. The dialogue borderlines on parody. It's a problem I've been having with Tokyo it's a problem I've been having with Tokyo recently, where no one talks like a human being anymore. It's like when we have to do these grandstanding speeches, they never talk like a human being. They talk like a fucking character from a Playhouse Disney cartoon. Yeah. Why do people think this is okay? Why do people accept this? Is it just that? Are you just so easily suckered in by this overwhelming optimism? It's like, are you just that easily? Are you just that fucking depressed that okay? Are you this easily depressed? Wow, I'm really bad at this. Wow, Jesus Christ, I can't say this.
Are you? Are you so easily depressed that you have to rely on a Japanese children's show to give you positive feedback?
Because I'll be perfectly honest, if it's that easy, go buy a Hallmark card.
Yes, exactly.
It's just go buy a Hallmark card. Seriously, they have generic fucking they have this fucking generic advice, and it's just as well thought out as these fucking movies.
Because I think we started to notice this a lot more when we watched these movies again, because we were watching these on a rabbit share, and oh boy. And what didn't help is that Ghost was also Ghost.
Oh yeah, that show made it super obvious.
Yeah.
And then the episodes of Q Ranger I saw also made it obvious that Sentai has had this problem for Sentai has had this problem since the post Kyoryuger shows.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's get.
I'm trying to think if I have one more thing to say. Also something that also pissed me off is just like we missed a lot of things, but also why did I have to go back in time to talk to Aka Ranger about this?
Right, the fucking time.
It's like why it's just like out of nowhere. Daiki just pulls out a pudding because he's still like from Momotaro. Is at the moment it's like
yeah,
shoved in. Did I come
yeah,
out?
that's another thing.
I love the Imagine, and I always think they're funny, even in badly written movies like this. They still can give me a chuckle, but they don't need to be here.
It's like,
give them a purpose.
That's another thing with these. That's another reoccurring problem with these movies. Deno's constantly shoved in here in them for no reason.
It's like I get it. The kids love the Imagine. I love the Imagine, but fucking give them actual purpose of shoving in there, man, for a cheap laugh.
Yeah, it's like,
oh shit, my headphones fell off.
It's all right. Yeah, and that it's like it just why? I love the Imagines. You don't do like. I'm honestly just getting sick of seeing them now. I love Deno, but like, my god.
Yeah, it's like give him a fucking rest. If you want to do it,
it's like
make another Deno movie. I'm all for that. Just get Yasuko Kobayashi to write it, and I'm good.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, that'd be much better than these fucking movies. It's
just if you want money, just keep doing a Deno movie every spring type every movie. Just yank Kobayashi on a fucking chain, lock her in a room, and make her write it.
I don't know if I'll like it.
She'll do something. I don't know if I'll like it, but it's Kobayashi, and while she has a writing flaws, at least she knows her own characters. So
yeah,
whatever, I'm down for it.
Yeah.
She knows more about her own characters than Yonemura knows about than any of the shit he has to write. Like
yeah,
I don't have a metaphor for this, but basically Yonemura knows nothing.
Yeah. Anyways, now we get to the second movie. Now
we go from shit to shids.
Yeah.
To shits.
Okay, now this one I actually did enjoy a lot more than okay, maybe not a lot more, but enjoyed a little more than the first one.
This one has qualities I can enjoy. Like the core cast is focused on it's the plot isn't like as much as about an unnecessary epic scale as the last movie, and the characters they brought back are at least in character, so I can enjoy them. So yeah, there are things to enjoy about this movie, like Yoko's back. I love Yoko.
Yeah. She and seeing her again is like she's also Daya in Love Life Sunshine. That makes me even more happy. So.
Well, that's just an added bonus to you now. Like back when you first saw the movie, she was just Yoko just before Sunshine even existed.
But I would have been happy either way. But but mind you, every time I see her, I just keep thinking, I see nothing but Daya. I see nothing but my adorable idol nerd.
Angel.
Yeah, my fallen. I can't say fallen angel because that's for Yoshiko.
That's Yoshiko, yes.
Yeah, but
why are we talking about Love Life?
Anyways, because her actress is the. Anyways, but yeah, I did enjoy seeing the cast.
I think he has a bit of a problem.
Anyways, I did enjoy seeing the cast. Guy was kind of a random choice, but
I like Guy. He's not my favorite of the Go-Kinders, but I like him still.
Yeah, it's like I'm not sure why he was there, but still, it was good seeing him. And for the most part, he's in character.
They're all in character. Haruto's in character for the time being. He is there, but again, he had a show to film. Same with the curators. Oh shit, they have a film. They have a show to film.
Yeah. And it's like, and it did get some laughs out of me here and there, well, the biggest, the most, like, the laughing, the joke that made me laugh the most was like when Nito came in and he's like, oh, by the way, there's a guy who looks like a giant chocolate bar wrapper heading this way.
It's like, again, it's more basic. It's just observational humor, but it's funny observational humor. Like it's better than dumb fucking forced slapstick and mugging to the camera and yelling at the top of your voice and tripping constantly over random objects.
Yeah.
So
it's like there's that. So yeah, it has these. So these are aspects of the movie I can enjoy, and I honestly did enjoy this a lot more than I did the first one, and especially the next movies, which we'll get to.
Yeah, but the best part but the best part of this movie, Jay peeling what the fuck out of nowhere with the tools.
Oh yeah, I don't.
What about Beat or Jay stuck in?
I don't care if I don't care if this has no context to it, but I love Jay. He's Jay. To me he's hilarious. Yeah, it's random humor, but it's random humor with a fucking cause. It's just like and it's Jay. He's
and awesome. to me he's just hilarious. It's like I'm talking to Banana right now.
Yeah. Just like he's just standing in the way of like these Nito and Uchi. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name, so I'm just calling him Uchi.
Yeah. Yeah, and it goes. The joke is he's standing in front of two characters that are colored gold. Get it? Because he did that. He did that to Jin.
It was nice.
It was. Again, I love Jay. He entertains me.
Yeah.
Just have him pop out of nowhere. You can have him pop out of nowhere and fucking bill for all I care. I'll still love it.
Yeah. So yeah, where this movie suffers is with its plot.
Yeah, it's still not a very strong plot, and again there is some forced reasoning, like they kind of shout out of their ass that, you know, in order to save everything and stop the magic holes, they have to blow Earth up for some reason.
Why is that an option?
I don't. No, it's seriously, what's stopping them from what is stopping them from you know, they're magical beings. What's stopping them from warping the castle to another planet, or just getting out of the fucking way? It's
or hell, just use one of your ships and try to travel through those magical sky ginas.
Exactly. It's just the Illuminati signs in the sky.
Just use those to try to find. Just use those. Maybe try to find the castle. I mean, you probably would get lost, but you'd be trying.
Yeah. It's again, it was just to add unnecessary melodrama. It was to cause conflict between Geki and Guy because you know it's a waste of life.
Yeah,
and you know, and the funny part is Geki doesn't even explain his line of logic. But then we cut to the next scene. They explain where the logic is coming from. So it's like, what was the point of that scene? What was the point of that scene? What was the point of that scene in the coffee shop?
Yeah,
they really should have had that scene. What they should have done is they should have the scenes backwards. They should have had the logic through from that, and then that would lead into the coffee shop scene for the drama. That would have made a lot more sense to have a game pull it out of his butt.
Yeah.
So there's that.
And then there was the whole thing with, you know, Wizard is the cause of all this. It's like, how do you know it's him?
It's like, why him? The Magi Rangers, and there are many other magic users in Toku.
Wizard,
it's like, why?
His main villain is a magic user. Why not him?
Yeah, it's like why not the Phantoms? Why are they not causing the problem? Why are the Magic Raiders not the problem? Why specifically Wizard?
Hell.
Why did you forget about all the other Magic users? It's fucking like the Jew Rangers. Their mentor is a fucking wizard. I think is he?
I can't remember, but whatever.
Yeah, but if he is, why not Barzar? Because I think that's his name.
Yeah, it's like hell, like going back to the modulator thing, like the Sky Gina thing kind of does look like one of their symbols, like one of their magic spell seals or something.
Exactly. So it's like, again, just pulling stuff out of your ass for more conflict. It's like I have that problem with them trying to give it a magic thing to do a wizard being the main writer at the time. But think about it. Think it out. Don't just pull it out of your ass. That's a problem with these movies. Just pulling things out of your ass.
That's also another problem I have with these movies. Like, none of the main villains from the current shows ever get involved.
No, I mean, unless you count Schwartz kind of right the fuck out of nowhere in the next movie, but
yeah, but it's like, and the dark matter crap at the end of Chou Super Hero Taisen.
Yeah.
It's like,
but well, what can you do? It's just
and despite what I said about Yoko being in character in this movie, unfortunately, her as well as Hiromu and Eugene, they're unfortunately reduced down to jokes.
Yeah, they keep getting their asses handed to them, and to me, it's just. To me, I can only see this as a petty move on Toei's part. Because the Go Busters had to fight Shadow Moon. Shadow Moon wipes the floor with them, and then the Kyojins come in and wipe Shadow Moon's ass. I kept shouting this out when Riley and I were watching the movie, but every single time, the time the Ghostbusters got their ass kicked, I was like, they didn't make money. They were Kyoji, we made money.
Yeah, it's like.
So it's just to me it's petty as all hell.
Like,
look, I understand. Can I explain myself?
Sorry, you go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I get it. Ghostbusters was a commercial flop and a financial flop, and not all the people like it. That's fine, but don't be so petty about it. At least show some respect for them. You don't have to be sucking their dicks, but have common courtesy. Don't make them into punching bags for like the villains to show how strong they are. And then have the Curia just come in with like their massive "we made money" seal of approval by Toei and kick Shadow Moon's ass.
Yeah,
so
it's like and especially it kind of makes me mad, or just us mad in general, because we like Go Busters.
I love Ghostbusters, and I love Kyoryuger too. I have nothing against either show. To me, they're both worthy teams that kick Shadow Moon's ass. Like, even if the power scales are completely off.
Yeah, again, I love Cure, and in this movie, the Kyojins are so over glorified.
At least when they fight, the characters are fine. They're in character.
But when they fight Shadow Moon, they just take them out like that.
And they just get all the major shots and everything like that. And I just think it's fucking crazy. And I'm sure fans of Black and Black RX are also kind of pissed off about this because what used to be like. Because Shadow Moon was like was an integral character, and like point of drama in Black and Black RX, and he's a formidable foe, and yet yet here comes the Kyoryuges, and they're basically turning this character with a little legacy and depth behind him, and like he's just a fucking punching bag just to prove.
Yeah, it's my god.
So it's annoying. I haven't watched Black and Black RX, so I unfortunately can't share the ire these people would have. I would understand why they would have ire about it, even if I love Kyoryuger.
Yeah, and then we get to near the end where they overblew it with the suits again.
No, not only overblew the suit, they overblew the explosions. My God!
And the thing is, like, it got so redundant. It's like, someone gets in trouble, someone comes to save them. But when they get in trouble, someone comes to save them. But when they get in trouble, someone comes to save them. But you get the point.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that the amount of empty suits was a little more controlled. It wasn't as like over glorified. Like there was still the panning shot to make the easily please. But yeah. But still, it's like this was completely unnecessary. Just focus on the core cast, like you've been doing throughout the entire movie. So,
to be fair, the action in this movie is a little better than the last one, but not by much.
Yeah, not by much. The fight between Wizard and Gavin Type G outside the movie was actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed that fight.
Yeah. Although
Haruto
could have just easily called police brutality on that, but like,
yeah, like what, like seriously, like this was just over the fucking top. Yeah. Just to explain, like, the little amusements I have with this movie, the main guy sort of just always standing on a treadmill and just sort of floating into the screen.
He's just going like, welcome.
And then just like the guy's acting, it's just like, hello, I'm the main guy you're supposed to be scared of today.
Honestly, is this really frightening?
I just thought it was funny.
It's like, this guy's hilarious.
Like, apparently he was an actual big villain in like one of the Metal Hero shows, so I'm sorry if I'm pissing off any Metal Hero fans here, but how they did him in the movie was pretty comical to me.
Yeah.
I couldn't take this guy seriously. It was just a hoot. Like, at least the actor was having fun playing him, so I'm gonna have fun back.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're okay. So that's Z. Now
so overall, the movie's okay. It has its problems. I like the main cast, but it's an okay movie. It's easily the best out of all the at least the grand scale ones. Like, we'll get to Ichigo because we count that it's a Spring Tyson movie. So yeah,
it's like I only recommend. Like, it's not like a movie I'd go back and rewatch over and over again, but like, it's like, I don't know, just if you're ever bored one day, you have some friends who like Toku as well, just get them all together, sit back, relax, enjoy the movie.
Just sit back, relax, get some popcorn, get some booze, and have a whirl. This is a good movie just to watch, just have a blast with. Just turn off your brain, and this is a better shallow action movie than the previous movie.
It's like, if you just ignore all the problems it has with the movie, then I think you can get through it just fine.
Yeah.
I can't say much for I can't say the same thing about the next 2 or 3 the next 3 movies.
Okay, Kamen Rider Taisen. Easily the worst out of all of the movies, not only because it's just an absolute fucking disgusting fucking movie, just in the plot, and like this movie has fucking no reason to exist. But also, and I hate saying that but this movie offended me. As a Kamen Rider fan, this movie offended me.
Yeah, it's like I'm sorry if that comes off it's like some of your, it's like, oh, you guys are just oversensitive SJWs. Go back to Tumblr. But like,
okay, like, we don't mean offensive as in like politics. Like, I don't mean that. But like, I'm not at the beginning with. But when I mean offensive, like, I don't mean in the kind of offended, but I just mean, oh, I can't believe they thought this was a good idea. This is just this written legacy, you know.
This is
you
the
know.
movie has the movie has the same flaws as the first. The movie's plot is just the same one as the first one, except it's even worse.
Except it's even worse. It's just baseless fucking conflict for no reason. And it's like, look, I have nothing against like a movie between having a battle between the old writers and the new writers. There you could make this work. There are ways to make this work, but honestly, when I was hearing rumors about the movie, I heard that the Showa era writers were brainwashed, which pissed me off, but I wish they were brainwashed, because it would have been a lot more acceptable than what they actually did in the fucking movie.
I mean, okay, look, it's like, yes, we've seen like previous heroes get brainwashed before. It's like this has been done to. It's like, at least that made more sense.
When you're brainwashed, you're brainwashed. You have no self control or anything like that. Self control, but it's goddamn stupid. Anywho,
yeah, but these, it's. You want to know why the Showa writers are fighting the Heisei era writers? Because of their attachments for the dead,
which is bullshit. Because the Showa era writers themselves have attachments towards the dead. People they lost in the past have contributed to their actions that they have done in their shows. And let's not forget, Kamen and V3, with the whole reason he wanted to be a writer in the first place is because Destron, I think was the name of the villain force in V3, killed his family. It started off as a vengeance plot. His whole reason for fighting Destron was his attachments to his dead, because Destron killed his mother, father, and his little sister. It's even in the fucking theme song, because the theme song is a letter to his dead family. And you're telling me that these old motherfuckers coming up with their big wrinkled cocks are saying we're better than you because we're not attached to the dead. Blah 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 blah. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Death has been a reoccurring thing in Rider. It's what motivated our main leads to become, heroes. It's not only just a thing in Kamen, it's a part of life. Like yes.
And it's one of the reasons, and Rider is usually a franchise that knows that death is a part of life, and they use it in their plots and storylines.
It's like,
and again, they used it back in the Showa era, but then we have the way this is character assassination. As much as I fucking hate the way these movies like the Showa era rise to basically just being like glorified child agency employees, but and as annoying as that is, I will take that over this egotistical, holier than thou attitude towards their successes about attachments to their dead loved ones. It's offensive, and it's obvious Yonemura Shirakura just didn't care. They had an idea and they went with it, and it's obvious they didn't fucking what. It's like, I have no idea how they could have known nothing about it, especially when V3, if they listen to V3's fucking theme song. Yeah. It's in his fucking theme song. How could you fucking miss that? It's like, oh my god.
It's like, And like, you know, I gave Ghost crap for all its hokey, empty, hollow speeches about protecting smiles and humanity being awesome and all that stuff. But at least that was trying to be positive.
This is just negative and cynical, and it's like just ugh.
This is.
But there needs to be a fucking balance. While yes, I find over the top negativity a lot more tolerable than over the top positivity. Like, this actually offended me. Like, usually over the top positivity offends me more because not only is it so fucking juvenile and naive, but it could also just give kids the wrong idea. It could give them like this glowing, angelic, heavenly view of everything, and then they go into the real world and realize, oh, wait, the real world can kind of suck sometimes.
Yeah, it's like
but this is just like, you know, at least if you go out into the world with like a glowing light, at least if the light bulb is broken, you can pick up the shards and fix it. But if you constantly live in a dark world, I'm trying to use it, but it's better to repair the light bulb than trying to actually go buy a light bulb.
Yeah,
if that makes any sense. Like, it probably doesn't make any sense to people. I hope I have to explain myself better.
There's telling someone to just, there's telling someone, hey, they may be gone, but they're still with you in spirit. And then there's just saying,
and then they're telling you, fuck you, get over it, you weak piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's basically what the movie is telling you. Fuck you, you're a loser, get over it, you piece of shit. Move on, grow a pair of balls.
Just grow the fuck up. Like, I'm sorry, but like I had my grandma died last year, and I'm never gonna forget about her.
And like my grandfather passed away in 2015. I'm never gonna forget about her. And my nana's gonna pass away eventually due to her Alzheimer's. And like I'm ready for her to die, but I am going to be upset about it, even though even though to me I've already kind of lost my grandmother due to the Alzheimer's. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like I've lost two grandparents, like my grandma from my mom's side, and like my grandma. It's like my grandma from my grandma. That's like my mom's, like on one side, and my grandma on the other.
I don't really know my grandma on my dad's side, and I don't really want to know her because she's
I'm never gonna forget them. So yeah. So this movie's just like fuck you and your loved ones. Just forget about them. Just like they're not important to you anymore. You're such a fucking crybaby if you honestly miss them so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just fuck this movie. Other problems. Again, the action is garbage. I didn't enjoy any of the fight scenes in this movie. Like, they're all just they're all like.
And not only are they poorly choreographed, they're shot horribly too. That's another thing. The camera work in these movies they're fucking awful. They rely so much.
They really like crane shots and panning shots. Like, my god.
They rely so much on crane shots, panning and zooming, and oh my god, it's so annoying to see.
It's just fucking ridiculous. I seriously want someone to go into editing, like splice all together all of like the crane and panning shots like in these movies, and just put cartoon sound effects to them just to show how overused these are.
Honestly, it's like I'd much rather be watching like the like Brawl, like the first that guy with the glasses anniversary special.
Yeah.
At least that wasn't trying to take itself seriously. Just No,
That was a comedy.
yeah, it's like none of the that guy with the glasses anniversary movies were supposed to be taken that seriously.
Like, none of them are amazing. I mean, like, I don't know what's my favorite.
They're not the most amazing things in the world. Tibaldi Flea is easily my least favorite out of all of them, but like, I still get more. I still found them funny. It's like,
I mean, Tibaldi Flea had its weaknesses, but it had funny parts like fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
because like I can at least enjoy those. I can't enjoy anything about these. It's like, yeah. It's like, and then there's also the problem with, you know, the one that I'm sure a lot of you want us to talk about is the retcon death of Kusaka.
Oh, God, that pisses me off. Like, I don't hate Fies, but I don't like Fies all that much either, because to me, like, if I watch Fies, I kind of have to go. If I watch Fies, I always have to like go look at a rainbow for 2 hours to feel better about the world and myself after watching that show. But I at least like Takumi and some of the characters, and it's like and again, like over the top cynicism, I find a lot more tolerable than over the top optimism.
Yeah, it's like,
but
it's like,
but still, like, God, Jesus,
Yonomura,
like,
did you watch Fies? Like,
well, I don't really blame him because he probably wanted to commit suicide after watching Fies.
But it's like this. I've watched Fies. That is not how Kusaka dies. Like,
and I don't know why they changed it. It's such an unnecessary change. And
like, if any of you have watched Fies, and even for the people who don't like it, you have to admit this was stupid. Like,
this was stupid. This was not necessary whatsoever.
Kusaka was a sociopath. He wanted to kill Takumi just so he can have Mari all to himself. And then in this movie, it's like he's my BFF Facebook friend now, so I wanted to see him come back to. No.
It's like, why would you want this piece of shit back in your life? Like, if you feel guilty over him dying, that's one thing, but you gotta admit that without him around, things are at least a little brighter. You know, it's one less black cloud in the sky that is Fies.
It's like, what was going... Like, why not Kiba? They were close friends.
Yeah, and like his actor was still alive at the time.
Yeah, it's like that's kind of sad. I know. Like, if you want, it's like if it was that and then if it was that instead of, you know.
Like, to be perfectly honest, if that was his last that was the last thing he did, that would be depressing.
Yeah.
But it would have been something. It would have been at least a little better, maybe. I mean, I don't really fucking know. This was still Yonomura and Shirokura, so they probably would have found someone to fuck it up.
It would have made more sense because, you know, he died. We saw at the end of Fies that he died. And here's another thing, like, okay, in Hurricane 10 years after, they did show flashbacks to the show, like. It was footage. It was actual footage from the actual show, you know?
Yeah.
Why don't you just show that?
Don't know.
Just like,
God.
Where was his actor? What? Just And then
yeah.
And then they're. It's like they keep shoving in like he's my best friend. I want to see him come back to life. No, he's not your best friend.
he was never your best friend. Again, they're pulling things out of their ass. And it's just like, I was happy to see Takumi back. I like him. It's like it's nice to see returning act. It's nice to see returning actors because that doesn't happen very often for writer. Like writer actors don't really return. It's like for some reason, some actors will like come back, but with writer actors, it's a little hard to get them back. Well, if it's post decade, they're easier to get back. But like anything before decade, it's really difficult for some reason. I don't know why, but this like that was one of decade. That was one of like decades like biggest flaws that they didn't really get people back. To me, there's
like Tsukasa in this movie was for the most part in character. I'll give him that. So
ignoring like because for some reason he was really suicidal in this movie, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm not even really offended by that. I'm just like to be like I'm just like, where the hell did this come from? What the fuck happened between Super Hero Taisen and now that made you want to slit your wrists, dude?
Actually, his last appearance was like in that shitty wizard team up special.
Oh yeah, that. Okay, it wasn't really shitty. I didn't know how to feel about that two-part. That two-part was just like, why does this exist? Like I kind of just laugh at its existence.
Whatever. And it's like I enjoy seeing Shotaro back as well.
That was great seeing him in that fucking white suit. He looked like the boss.
Can't really say I really enjoyed the scenes between him and Kaito.
That was not smart comedy. That was just dumb fucking shit. Kaito fell into the lake. Ha 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 ha. He wet.
It's like, just water's not funny. Like
it's not. What's funny about getting wet? You'll dry off.
Yeah. Oh, it's like I know. I'm quoting the nostalgia critic, but like water can be funny if it's used to either inflict pain or just cool someone down. But if it's just used to get someone wet, what do you have left with? Someone who's fucking wet.
Exactly. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's like, why? What's the point?
Yeah, like but then there's also the Sentai cameos, which felt really, really tacked on.
Why are the Tokyuchis here? Like why is Schwartz here? It's like, why do we need a giant mecha fight? This is Kamen Rider. Like, what's the fucking point? Like, and riders have fought off giant monsters by themselves too. I mean, in Decade's movie, it's like, well, actually, in Decade's movie, like, Tsukasa was turned into a giant Deca driver and it slapped on Jay and he became a giant complete form. That was a really weird scene, by the way.
Yeah. It's like, I like that movie, but yeah, that was kind of weird.
That was weird.
But that's like, I would have liked to seen that.
That, like, that it would have been weird, but it wouldn't be a tacked on fucking cameo.
Yeah, it's like,
and then of course, the Momotaro's being there and him being made the butt of Jay.
He's the legs.
He's the legs, because legs are funny, guys. Did you know that? Legs are hilarious.
Schwartz comes out of nowhere. The Daigo comes out of nowhere. The Tokyujers come out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, what the Daigo's one was the weirdest. Like, why are you here? Daigo, I love you, but why are you here?
He just kind of runs onto the set like, oh hey, I'm in this movie now.
was this like a time accident? Like what like back in like Daigo was filming in 2013, he accidentally went through a time portal and suddenly appeared on the set for the movie? Because seriously, Daigo looking came straight out of the show because he looks no different.
Yeah, it's like and it's like oh, it's because the enemy has a giant dinosaur mecha. But again, it's just more shallow. It's shallow.
Again, that's a problem with these movies. Superfluous connections to make people fight. Why are Deno and Takeshi together? Because trees. Why is Daigo there? Because dinosaurs. It's like why did Tsukasa? It's like why did Tsukasa like turn into Blade, and why did Marvelous turn into what is his name? Red Spade?
Spade Ace.
Like, why did it Spade Ace? Because playing cards! I'm sick of these incredibly superfluous fucking reasons to have two suits on screen.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, pulling shit out of a hat is just as annoying, but I accept that more, at least you're not trying so hard to put them together. You know, it's like if you put things out of like for example, I don't really have an example, but it's just I just would much prefer it be random than these shallow fucking reasons to put them together. It's just shallow and it's annoying. It's not even the good kind of shallow. It's just shallow. Yeah. It's not fun. It's stupid. I'm sorry. That's just the way I think it is.
And then. Yeah, and then we have our main villain. It's like 15.
15! Cool suit, cool lock scene. Where the fuck did he get the Sengoku driver? We didn't get an explanation for that. Why is he a character? He's not that great of a character. He's just a thing. And where the hell did he get a Sengoku driver?
Yeah. That ignoring all these questions, like where did he get a Loxy, where he got the Sengoku driver, he's just another whiny old geezer. Throughout this whole movie, he just kept yammering on about his feelings, like, can't you understand the pain I'm going through?
Did you understand my feet? Really? I gotta listen to Linkin Park for 2 hours. I'll be right back.
It's just like crawling in my skin.
Please, no. I'm sick of crawling jokes. Please.
Okay.
Before I say it, I love Linkin Park. I love them to death. Rest in peace, Chester Bennington. But I'm sorry, that's the only thing that was going through my head. Why did I my food? I'm gonna listen to Linkin Park in 2000's new metal for like 2 hours. I'll be right back. Got my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation. Not breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my own breathing.
Like, that's his character. That's just him just going on. He's just yammering on about, can't you understand my pain? Can't you understand it? It's
I really want to say the kind of new metal he listens to.
Yeah, it's like the movie's like trying to get me to care, but the thing is, I don't care. He's not a very well written character. At all.
Again, I like his suit. I like the lock seat. I own the lock seat. I pre-ordered that shit. So it's like, yeah, it's that's what I love lock seats. I'm I'm a lock seat addict.
Yeah,
I need help.
But
I'll buy anything.
The character sucks. The character sucks.
And then there's just Kota's inclusion, which again I love Kota, but again he disappeared throughout the movie because I have a show to film.
Yeah, it's like,
and I'm gonna keep making that joke. I have a show I need to film.
It's like the thing. It's like, I imagine like the scheduling for these movies must be very hard on the actors.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ! If it's such a problem, don't fucking put them on the movie poster. It's like, can you seriously not just sell the movie on the brand as a Kamen Rider Sentai alone? Did you really need to slap Gaim? Did you really need to slap Gaim onto the poster? It was not like I get it. Like, It was not an anniversary movie. There was no reason for this movie to exist. I keep saying that. It was just not an anniversary movie. Like, it wasn't the 45th anniversary at the time. It's like, why?
It was the 15th anniversary of the Heisei era, so.
Oh, all right, okay.
Maybe I
then
can
why
buy-
not make a pure Heisei era movie then? Like, do something. Like,
And there's also the kid plot in this movie, which I don't really care for.
I don't hate the kid. He's not that annoying. Like, he was a brat in his backstory, and then him being I don't hate you because you didn't take me to the lighthouse. It's
like, look, I understand he's a child, but like,
Jesus fucking Christ! Like, why do we have to constantly use children? It's like children both in Tokyo are never really done well unless you're Ghost Sager with like. Nozoharu was his name?
Nozomu. Like
Nozomu. I like Nozomu. He was the only Tokyo kid I liked. His actor was decent. He was not a brat. He was just a kid.
Yeah.
I liked that. And I liked his relationship with Gosei. No joke. It's like oh god.
He like the thing is a lot of times Toku plots, child plots in Toku are awful.
They even in Power Rangers, it's like now, young lady, there are no such thing as monsters.
It's like I hate child plots in Toku. I hate them in Rider. I hate them in Sentai, and I hate them in Power Rangers. So, just we've had a few good ones, but there's only like a few. Again, like there are a few. Even then, those still have problems. But yeah, it's like I don't care for this kid. It's like I honestly.
I'm sorry because I said that I'm thinking of the dumbest person in Power Rangers.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, anything else to comment on the kid?
No, he was just a plot device. I'm just so sad that they actually managed to get two Showa era writer actors back, and they had to make them act like fucking assholes for the sake of the movie's plot.
And then we get to the endings.
Oh god, both are fucking awful. The dialogue, the Nick Jr. level disgusting amounts of fucking optimism. It's like I can't get away from Toku's disgusting amount of optimism. It pisses me off. I hate it. I'm so sick of their disgustingly naive, fucking gross optimism. It pisses me off. Who thinks like this? Who thinks this is a good idea? I don't get it.
We have the Heisei era ending, which just has Gaim protecting a flower from Ichigo, and that makes
I'm sorry. Unless that flower had Whoville on it, you're being stupid.
It's like, you know what should have happened? Like, we discussed this like years ago, but like someone should have gotten caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, and to continue in the fucking dreams of little children shit, you could have had Guy protect a little kid who accidentally got in the way of the fight. You never know what's going to happen. It's like he could have accidentally, he could have been like playing ball and he heard the explosions on the beach. He goes over, one of the attacks ends up making him fall down the hill into the crossfire. He accidentally gets caught in between Gaim and Ichigo. Ichigo doesn't notice him because he's way too caught up in his fucking stupid, cynical fucking anger and tries to right a kick Gaim, but because Kota's an actual fucking decent human being, he knows that because he's fucking aware of his surroundings, gets in the way and fucking get Ichigo out of the fucking way, and he'll get up and realize, oh shit, I'm kind of a dumb old geezer, aren't I?
It's like, yeah, but no, it's like, I see, Gaim protected a flower, that makes him better.
And the fact that they had to have Naruto, he explains because everyone again, this movie was marketed for Showa era writer fans as well. It's like you had a poll for a fucking different. You had a poll for a Heisei ending or a Showa ending. You obviously knew that older fans were going to come and watch the movie, and yet you still had to have Nagasaki be there to fucking narrate like he's on a fucking Playhouse Disney cartoon. What the fuck? Oh.
It's like, thank you, Naruto. I need to exposit this out loud because the fans are fucking stupid.
Who do they think? Who the hell does Toei think their target audience is? I'm really fucking curious. Who the hell do they think watches Rider and Sentai? I am genuinely curious. I really want to know because I am sick of their fucking pandering.
Oh,
I really want to know. I'm sorry. I'm really curious.
Oh, there's also like, speaking of Naruto, what the fuck is his deal in the first movie?
Where the fuck did you come from? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like him being the size of an ant and like Tsukasa poking him with a fork was funny, but that's about it. It's like that was the only funny thing he did throughout the entire movie, and then he's there and he's just like, "Riders are so awesome!" I thought you hated writers.
Oh,
at least I thought he did. It's like
then he goes around. It's like he hates Dai Shocker, only to join up with them twice.
No one knows what Narutaki's character is. Not even the writer at this point. He's like Judas Traveler. He's just there because mysterious. Yeah. Oh, he's so mysterious.
Yeah, and
mysterious.
Then there's the Showa era ending, which I'm sorry, as schlocky as the Heisei era ending is, and as made for fucking children as it is, you'd think the Showa era one would be a little more mature because, you know, this is the one that adults voted for, but no, you still had Narutaki's Playhouse Disney fucking moral preaching about what he did. Like Ichigo waited patiently while Gaim was charging up his attack.
What the fuck does that mean? It's like, that doesn't mean anything. It just means he has a sense of fucking honor. Everyone in that part has a sense of honor. You're a hero!
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Going back to the flower thing, before anyone brings up, you know, oh, Dylan and RPM protected a flower.
Number one, that was a post-apocalyptic setting, and he was just showing sympathy towards a poor flower. It's like, I'm sorry. Again, it was an apocalypse. It was a desert, and it was basically just to show that despite his tough exterior, you know, he had a bit of sympathy for other living things. Even if it was just a flower, he was willing to give it because, you know, it was the apocalypse. You want plants to grow. Plants are a good sign that the ecosystem on our planet that we live on is working.
Yeah.
And then this is just dumb symbolism for, oh, every piece of, like, okay, both kind of have the same message, but here's the thing. With the way RPM handle it, no dialogue, no real music. It was subtle.
He just
in the Heisei era ending, he protected the flower. He's an awesome he's an awesome guy, kids. Love him, look up to him. Like if you see his face on a vegetable pack, go buy it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Again, it's like I realize they both have the same message. But one is done so much better than the other. This scene doesn't have RPM sophisticated level of maturity. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. And it's fucking Gaim. Gaim is a pretty mature and sophisticated show at the end of the day. I love Gaim, but they turn him into every other fucking goody two shoes fucking, you know, role model that the kiddies can look up to and, you know, buy cereal boxes with his face on it.
Yeah, they Takaru-ified him.
Yeah, and okay, well, Koda wasn't that bad in the movie. He was pretty in character, all things considered. But in this scene, they basically regurgitated him to that. Yeah. Even if he didn't really say anything that was fucking cringeworthy in that scene, because all the cringeworthy dialogue was given to Narutaki.
Yeah. Hey, So yeah, that's this movie.
It's offensive. It's stupid. It's garbage.
Like,
Don't watch it.
I think
it's not worth
this
it.
This is easily like not only the worst out of the Taisen movies, not only the worst Kamen Rider movie, but I think the worst movie I've ever seen in Togu in general.
It's my least favorite Tokyo movie because of just how awful it is. Like
Yeah,
maybe there are worse, but for now this is my worst
like,
until I see worse.
Just
And I
like,
certainly hope I don't see worse.
just like, you know when it's like, once a Ranger may not have been a good team up, but the biggest problem with that one just mainly came from the Overdrive cast. The others,
Yeah,
the returning member, the returning Rangers for that at least were in character.
they're in character. You know, they generally kick some ass, and it wasn't cringeworthy Nick Jr. Playhouse Disney bullshit.
This is garbage.
This was like the movie wasn't really that, but these endings were Playhouse Disney cringeworthy optimistic bullshit.
These are all just they're all just incredibly shallow, negative, and all sorts of wrong.
And then it ends with the shallow optimism because
Hey.
can't go because we can't stick to being cynical. We have to do the fucking Nick Jr. bullshit because that's what apparently sells or whatever. It's like I'm sorry, I have nothing against optimism in Tokyo if it's done well. Forza did the optimism thing well, and Japan needed Forza at the time. The reason why Forza was a friendship-themed show was because of the Japanese earthquake back in 2011. I'm sorry, Japan needed Forza. Japan no longer needs this amount of stupid fucking optimism. It just doesn't. There's no excuse for it. I don't know if it's Toei wanting this, if it's the parent groups wanting this, or it's just the writer thinking they're doing something good, or all three, but it legitimately hurts these shows to me. I don't know how anyone could actually sit down and not cringe at Ghost's overly optimistic, simplistic Hallmark card level dialogue. I don't know how anyone can stomach that. How anyone can stomach Ghost and all its problems in general. But I'm just sick of it. I'm really sick of this fucking disgusting amount of optimism. I'm just so tired of it. One of the reasons why I just don't want to watch Sensei anymore, because Kyuranger and all of that dumb fucking schlock too.
Yeah.
So Build right now is not doing that crap. Build can be optimistic without having to like dumb it down for their audience or anything like that. They don't have to speechify about it or anything like that. It's just it's hope is what it is. It's well-rounded hope. It's not shoved into your face.
Yeah, it's like that's yeah, but
and Bill's able to be a bit cynical too. Have a balance of optimism and cynicism. Like if you can't be full okay, I'm done. This movie is awful. Let's just move to the next fucking movie. What was it again? Oh yeah, GP. Oh wait, it's still shit. Why? Fuck.
It's like shit on wheels.
Shit on. I'm sorry. That cracks me up.
Yeah.
Super Hero Taisen shit on wheels.
Yeah, it's like Grand Prix. This is easily my second least favorite out of all of them.
Yeah, and like it's not even that it's offensive. It's just a pointless fucking movie.
And
like
the first movie, it's like, okay, you want to bring Ryerson Sentai together. That's fine.
That's fine. You overblew it, but you can try again next year. And they shrunk it down, focused it a little bit, and you got a decent movie with Super Hero Taisen Z. They then you shat the bed, and like in the shit left in the bed was Kamen Rider Taisen, but this time your bowels were working fine, and but this
is pointless.
This is absolutely fucking pointless. Like
it's like I hate Kamen Rider Taisen more, but at least that could have a point. At least that kind of had a point to it. There's no reason for this movie's existence.
The only thing offensive about this movie is the existence of Kamura Sango. That's the only thing offensive about it, because he should not exist. I'm sorry, he should not exist.
Yeah. First of all, this movie, this movie not only just recycles, this movie recycles the plot from O's Denno Rider, which was okay, but that had problems.
That's to me, that's a decent movie. That's just something I could sit down and just go, this is just fun action. The action was decent in it. The plot, while not very good, was at least coherent enough where the movie. That movie didn't offend me, basically, is all I can really say. That wasn't an offensive movie to me. It was a dumb movie, but it wasn't an offensive movie. It didn't destroy my brain cells like all these movies do.
This movie is just stupid. Really,
it's stupid. It's pointless. Why did this have to happen? And it didn't make any money, and thank fuck for it.
Just like,
but they still make Super Hero Taisen anyway.
And it's like the whole thing is just another confusing mess of a plot. Like we would talk. We would also talk about the Ninja versus Drive, since that was promoting it, but that had nothing to do with, as we pointed out earlier, had nothing to do with the movie. In fact, most of the events from that special are disregarded in it. Yeah, the only thing that special had any connection to this movie was that Sango was in, and Sango didn't need to be there. He was just. I'm sorry, Toy. Do you understand? You know what trailers are, right? You know what advertising is, right? You know what you do? You set the trailer on loop during breaks. You plaster your fucking posters all over people's houses, annoy them with ads on the internet and shit like that. Don't force this shit into our shows. Even the Ninja. I hate the Ninja. I hate the Ninja with a burning passion. But you didn't have to waste possible episodes of it getting better. Probably wouldn't have. But you didn't have to waste episode slots to make this pointless fucking advertisement. Yeah, it's like...
and you wasted stops with Drive, which Drive is a good show, so it's like...
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
This movie is just run... Time travel plots in Toku are messy.
Time travel in general is fucking bullshit. Unless you're Back to the Future, which Back to the Future still had a few problems of its own. But it's one of the reasons why Rick and Morty is never going to do time travel, because the creators on the time travel is bullshit.
Yeah, this whole thing is just a confusing mess. First of all, where did Sango come from?
Where the fuck do he come from? I don't know where he came from. He came from Toy's asshole. That's where he came from.
It's he comes out he comes out of nowhere. It's he defeats Ichigo and Nigo. He defeats Ichigo and Nigo.
And also the fucking stock footage that they used for the start of the movie. Why did they have to dub over it? Why couldn't they just? This is something I really had a problem with. Is that even back during their earlier days, they still give the show era runners these old Japanese men voices. Why? They're not men in their 70s at this point. They're still in their 20s. Fucking hire a young voice actor for them. Fucking time appropriate fucking voices. Oh wait, you don't care because saying
fuck you. Yeah.
Seriously, fuck you.
Why? Why did this need to be dubbed? What?
I don't know.
And then they try to make it seem like it's old school by having the stupid filter effect. That's every time we go back in time, we go back to in the 70s. They have this stupid brown filter effect on the camera.
Did someone take a massive dump on the camera or something? Seriously,
it's like okay, I know the cameras back in the 70s were exactly, the most colorful, but like
they had color.
it's like they have color in real life.
The actual footage from the show era has color. I'm sorry. This is not a 1950s serial. It's a show from 1971. It had color. Give it color. You know what color is.
Yeah, and then there's Sango himself, who's oh my god.
He's just a speed obsessed asshole who gets salty when he loses a race.
Like,
and he's a bit too gung ho at beating someone's face in.
Yeah, just like, and then there's the whole thing with like him versus V3. I'm Sango.
It's like, okay,
I'm Sango.
Okay. Here's the thing: as much as I object to Sango's existence, if they didn't acknowledge it, that would be one thing. Like, if he fought V3 and they said nothing about who the real Sango is or some dumb shit like that, I'd be fine with it. But no, they basically turned V3 and Sango into toddlers in the playpen fighting over their favorite ball.
Yeah, it's like this, and V3 is Sango.
V3 is Kamen Rider Sango. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't give a shit what anyone has to say or the shit they pull out of their ass to do it. V3 is Sango, end of story. I will not accept anything else, nor will anyone with an actual fucking brain accept that. V3 is Sango, end of story. You can't argue with me about it.
And then there's the whole thing with him, with his guilt.
Oh, this fucking bullshit. Like, they made him feel guilt about kicking Ichigo and Nigo's asses, but it's like, then why did he do it in the first place then? Did he not there's no depth to this. He just feels guilty. Like, this is just an excuse to make us like him, but I don't. I don't hate Sango. I just don't care about him. I like his suit. And from a superfluous point of view, he's a badass when he fights. But once I take off the shallow fucking goggles, I see nothing. I just see a speed-obsessed dickhead.
It's like again with the whole guilt thing. It's like maybe
and this is going to sound really shallow, but his actor is too young. They should have given him like an actor in like his 60s or 70s.
Yeah,
or something
it's
like
like
that.
I'm sorry. The guy playing him, he's in his 40s right now. So
which it's not that bad, but he's still too young. They should have
despite him being in his 40s, he still looks too young.
Yeah, and it's like, and why didn't he age? It's like, why didn't he age? Like, it's like,
I wouldn't even care if this was some random old guy you found on the street. I would have been fine with that.
As long as he's a good actor, I don't really give a shit. But it's like, again, they didn't put any effort into this. Sango was just a marketing tool. They just slapped his name on the poster and hoped that Showa era fans that read the Kamen Rider manga would be interested in him. But it's like Sango shouldn't exist. He was just in the manga for a reason. It's like, I don't really know what the reason was, but I know Ishinomori doesn't do things without reason. Ishinomori was not stupid.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why Go Ranger wasn't just 5 riders. He was not stupid. One of the reasons why Go Rider is stupid because they're just shitting on Ishinomori's grave at this point.
Yeah,
but
then, oh boy, then we go. Then of course this movie also shares the same problem, shoving in more empty Hallmark card crap at us.
Oh god, the dumb optimism, and then one of the biggest examples is Black. I forget the character's name, but they regressed. Kotaro.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like Black and Black RX were like Kotaro was usually good at at avoiding the curse of the show arise, but the for all of these years, like he was not regressed he was not regressed to basically like an over glorified like child agency employee. But they made him one in this movie because the only thing that comes out of his mouth is justice, dreams of children. Shocker sucks duty.
It's like that. Like that's the thing. The show era writers in these movies aren't actual characters. They're live action versions of the Tick.
And there is a live action Tick.
Yeah, that's way funnier than this crap.
Just watch like any advertisements for like I think it's the Amazon exclusive Tick shows. I think you only can watch it on Amazon.
Yeah.
And that those are funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like, or just watch the cartoon. That's funny.
This is once again more melodrama. More bad, unnecessary melodrama.
Yeah, and another problem in the movie is that Shinosuke is the main point, but oh no, he goes, it's a very famous movie because when he has a show he needs to film.
Yeah, it's like we need more act. Then the movie just pads things out with pointless shit. Like
and pointless fucking drama like I don't know how much Riley want to go into this, but Kiriko commits suicide in the movie. And to me, they poorly handled it because when I first watched the movie, I didn't even know she committed suicide. I thought she just jumped off the building like an idiot and just landed somewhere. I didn't even know she committed suicide. That film was poorly paced out and shot because like I couldn't even tell she committed suicide. Maybe I'm dumb. But I couldn't tell, and so they really should have handled that better.
I think that that scene was pointless because she still survived that because Shocker said we need her hostage. Then why'd you let her jump then?
It's just like take her away. It's like God, like I'm not offended by the suicide thing. It's not in character for Kiriko to do. I agree. It's really fucking stupid and I guess offensive. I thought Kamen Taisen was more offensive than this movie, but it's just not right, and it's just pointless. Again, it's just more pointless fucking drama to pad out the movie and give more fucking emotional scenes. Which again, I don't know why they try to give these fucking movies any drama. Because I don't care about the drama. Who cares about this drama? Why do they keep putting this shit in these movies? Don't you just make this shit to make money? Then just make it a fucking summer blockbuster action movie. My fucking god, is it that fucking hard just to make a fun, dumb action movie?
Like, yeah, exactly. Then we also have the tacked-on appearances, which involve all the Blade Riders, because it was Blade's 10th anniversary at the time, Machine Chaser, and of course, Ninjers.
Okay, but just like you think I'd be pissed off more than the Ninjas cameo, but I wasn't. I was more pissed off at Chaser's cameo because one, why does he exist in this timeline? And two, why the fuck is he here? He's only there for like 2 minutes. Then he just disappears. He just is some generic fucking schlock because this is not Chaser. Like, this is what Yonemura thinks Chaser is, when he's not.
He just comes in and is like, why are you siding with the humans? Which doesn't even begin to make any sense.
I guess in this timeline, Chaser and Drive are BFF Facebook friends because they both. But why would Chaser want to work with Shocker? Again, that's also another problem with this movie is the timeline rewriting to have Shocker rule the world, which, again, it's like, Who wants to watch this sort of plot? Who wants to see Shocka take over the world? We've already seen it once, and that wasn't all that great. It's like, why are we trying this again? And like, and it really is at this point where I am fucking sick of Shocka. They're not scary. They're not threatening. They're a bunch of laughing, joking numbers that think they're evil. It's all they are.
Yeah.
Why do you like? I don't fucking care if they're legacy villains and they're the first villain faction that the writers for, so they're obviously the most dangerous one. Then why do you constantly make them fucking jokes? Why do you make them the most generic mustache twirling villains on the fucking planet? Give them depth. If you want to do them with Shocka, give them fucking depth. Give them a fucking point. But you're not. They're the most generic fucking Silver Age fucking comic book villains I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm sorry, I'm slobbering at this point. I am sick to death of Shocka. Let them die. Use someone else. My God, it's like
it'd still be a shitty. It'd probably still be a shitty script, mind you. But like,
I am so sick of Shocka.
Like,
I am so sick of Shocka. Who takes Shocka seriously? Does anyone actually find them scary? Does anyone find them a threat? Because I don't. I don't see them as a threat, especially when most of the Shocka villain dialogue is generic evil nonsense, like humans suck, we will rule the world, justice is a bunch of poopy poop. It's all their dialogue is.
Exactly. That's all you can poke these guys with a pillow and they'd fall down.
And the fucking Shocka grunts are laughable. They just go eee! All the fucking time. They are not threats. They are jokes. Stop bringing them back.
Yeah. And yeah, I also want to talk about the scene involving the rescuing of Blade, and it turns out the scene with the Blade Riders, all that was so fucking pointless.
You go on, because I haven't watched Blade. I don't have an opinion.
This movie had
this
added, putting aside that they screwed up the undead's origins, big time. But the scene was pointless. No fucking purpose other than we need more screen time with Sango. We need to show how big his fucking cock is. Like, I'm so fucking amazing, guys. Yeah. Then there's also the race, which was so fucking boring.
It's funny. When I first watched the race, I thought that was the best part of the movie, but the more I think about it, this race is just fucking dumb. It's like, okay, I don't like sports in general. I don't like soccer. I don't like soccer. I don't like hockey. I don't like basketball. And I don't like racing. I don't give a shit about cars or racing or athletes.
Oh, so it's Mario Kart.
So, unless it's Mario Kart or Sonic as they got All Stars Racing. If it's not Sonic riding that car, I don't give a shit. But this is just pointless. It's just tacking on more pointless CGI to inflate the movie's budget and just wasting more money. And it's just, I didn't find the race exciting. If you did, that's great, but I didn't. I thought it was fucking pointless. It's just like the race was just a marketing tool. It was a marketing tool. It was an excuse to market it as like a special race for Sango, and it was an excuse to give Sango a car to make him look super special and more unique. Look at him, Sango has a car. Isn't he fucking awesome?
Look, every time he enters on screen, there's feathers that appear out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, that's also a joke. He's fallen angel Sango to me because he keeps having black feathers fall fucking everywhere. I don't acknowledge Sango as a rider. I just called him a shocker rider, but now I know what he is. He's a fallen angel.
God, so many. God, I wish I could be watching Love Life right now. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not even a sexy fallen angel like Yoshiko.
Yeah. He's one you want to slap. It's like I don't even
You
think
wanna,
Yoshiko would have welcomed this
no, I know what you do. You want you want to slap Sango's face. You want to slap Yoshiko's ass.
Yeah.
I'm a pervert.
Yeah.
Anywho.
And then there's also Yuto in this movie. It's like,
which is fucking sad. I love Yuto. I love his character. I love his actor. I love Deneb. I was happy to see him back. But he's just sort of a gullible fool in this movie. Yeah, and it's sad.
It's like, I was a fool for trusting you. It's like, yeah.
No shit, Sherlock!
You were. You fucking were.
You even came at, even one of the first things you said when you appeared is that we shouldn't trust him. Yeah, 10 minutes later, I trust you. A minute later, I shouldn't have trusted you. Well, gee, I wonder why, Sonny Jim.
Oh, God. It's like, God, this is a movie that runs off of we just didn't care.
Yeah, we just didn't care. The rest of that case. Like, oh yeah, and like the final fight of the movie was like the giant fucking robot, which again was another excuse to shove the ninjas in here, which no,
God.
Like Tokyo is not my favorite show, and I don't really care about their characters, but I don't hate Tokyo. I hate the ninja and every fucking thing in it. I don't want to see these fucking idiots on any screen. It's like, why are they here? For marketing purposes, that's why. They can slap... Did they have featuring Super Sentai on the fucking poster and name for it?
No. It's like,
were they on the poster?
No.
Why were they here?
Because
like if they weren't here just to help advertise the fucking movie, then why are they here?
Because we need a mecha battle.
Yeah, we need a giant fight, and we need to have. Yeah. Oh God, this is so fucking stupid.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the movie. I mean, we could talk about Takumi, but he doesn't do much in this movie either, so...
Yeah, he's just sort of there, and the most exciting thing to the fandom about Takumi being his movie, he has his hair back! It's hair. Why is this exciting?
Toku journalism is bullshit.
Toku journalism in a nutshell, they get boners over hair.
Okay, so there's that. Now for the Ichigo movie.
What a strange movie! Okay, I didn't clarify. I don't hate these movies. There are things I like, and then there are things that creep me the fuck out.
Yeah, it's like... Okay, let's talk.
What do you want to discuss first about this strange enigma of a movie, my friend?
Okay,
this is gonna be fun.
Let's talk about Ichigo himself, Hongo.
Okay. I haven't watched the original show, so I can't say how in character he is. But my God, was this a refreshing? Was this a breath of fresh air? He wasn't a cynical douchebag that hated he wasn't a cynical douchebag that hated the Heisei era rioters because the technology was there, and he wasn't a glorified child protection agent, child protection employee.
So
it was a breath of fresh air. But the problem in this movie is that he's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's like there's
I forget there's this girl in the movie. I forget her name, but
her name was Mai.
But And she was the daughter of Tachibana, which is like he's a really important character to the Showa era because he's the one that gave Hongo his fight, gave him advice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He was a very integral part to Hongo's character. So I'm all for like Tachibana like wanting like Hongo to like protect like his like offspring and stuff like that. That makes complete sense to me. I completely respect that. I think that's pretty respectful and all. Like at the end of the day. The problem is that it's handled in a very creepy way. It's like you have Maya like grabbing onto Hongo's arm like he's like he is her boyfriend, but she's like a 15-year-old girl and he's like in his 70s, and it's just like the looks they give each other, the way Mike gets angry at him. It's not like a girl getting mad at her dad. It's like a girl getting mad at her boyfriend, and it's really off-putting. I was just like waving red flags and hoping 911 would come in on their asses. Seriously.
Yeah, it's like there's Mai herself. It's like
I don't hate her because this is the weirdest character I've seen in Tokyo because like I like her, I hate her, I don't care. I have never felt this way about her. There are so many shades of grey in this girl. It's quite amazing actually how I can go from liking her to being creeped out to hating her to like not understanding how I should feel about her to begin with.
God.
She's an enigma, like this entire movie.
Yeah, it's like this was weird.
This was a weird movie.
Yeah, and then we have Shocker. Yeah, but this time though, I actually don't mind them.
I don't mind them because they had a point. They were actually kind of scary in this movie. They were actually a threat. But the one I liked the most is Nova Shocker.
Yeah, it's like
I like them. Do you know why? Because they don't want to be a villain faction. They want to be a company. They want to be the greatest company in the world. They want to make the best smartphones. They will beat Apple. If I can I please pre-order the next Shocker phone? I'm really interested to see how Shocker does in the phone industry.
Yeah.
I'm really curious.
It's like they're playing with. I like their updated suits. They actually look more menacing for once. Yeah, and
I actually genuinely liked their plan. It was actually pretty smart. They basically caused the entire country to have like they made a countrywide blackout, and they basically controlled all the power plants and electricity in the country, and they basically forced the Japanese government in a deal with them. So Nova Shocker can like I can't remember what they wanted, but basically they had control over everything. They can have the power back if they allow them some like political power. That's actually pretty smart. I think that's a pretty smart plan. Like I don't know much about like how countrywide electrical systems work or anything like that. So this could be a really bad plan, but from where I'm standing, I genuinely like their plan. Like this is the smartest Shocker has been in years to me. Yeah. Nova Shocker is actually a threat. I legitimately think this would be a hard foe to beat compared to the old and busted basic clowns that they've become in the previous movies.
Yeah, like this, and strangely enough, we didn't hate any of the ghost cast in this movie.
Yeah, it's like, if I do have one critique, I didn't expect the ghost cast to be so important in the movie. I thought they were just tacked on cameos, because that's kind of what I expect from these movies. But no, they were pretty integral to the plot.
Yeah, it's like...
I was surprised.
It's like...
And
the only time they've actually really annoyed me was when they were doing their stupid comedy. And
was when they just when Ghost read its ugly fucking comedy into the pictures, when I didn't really like it. But other than that,
oddly enough, the comedy it wasn't coming from Onori making stupid faces.
Yeah, it was just dumb slapstick
it
and
was come
dumb
from the
and
old
dumb
man.
and dumb.
It was come from the old man. You know, the one. You know, the one with the little girly
Sen,
voice. Sent.
I mean Senin, yeah. It was coming from Senin, like but yeah, but I was quite shocked. Ghost was not that bad in this movie. This opened my eyes.
Yeah.
So I open your eyes for the next fight. I wasn't going to make a vice joke in there. Anyway,
Yeah.
it wasn't even a joke. It was just a reference. Anyway, but yeah, I was shocked, and the action decent. I actually really liked the opening to this movie because we opened up, I think, Thailand or Taiwan.
Yeah, like that was
So
a nice
that was pretty interesting. That was like such different scenery for a Tokyo movie. I was like, oh, wow, this is cool. And to see that Hongo's actor actually learned some Thai or whatever language he had to learn for that was pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
Like that was really interesting. Again, it's pretty decent season. Like the movies, I like some of the action.
Yeah.
Okay, getting to some of the problems with the movie. Let's start with Ichigo's new suit. Now, I am all for updating the Showa era designs because while I like the Showa era suits, they have flaws. Like, I kind of hate the fucking giant pillows they have on their chests. Like, if those are outdated, actually nice. The problem here is that it's bulky, and I don't know why they decided to make it bulky. It's just kind of weird, and I gotta imagine it must have been a hard time for the suit actor to move around in that thing. Like, I'm actually imagining to pull off the things they did in that fucking suit.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like it looks like a mix between Ichigo and the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, that's like that's a suit for like
Just
Ichigo, and
Ichigo
they don't really.
smash!
They don't really acknowledge the new suit. Like, I kind of wish they did. I didn't have to make it a fucking grand standard or anything like that, but just explain why he has a new suit.
Yeah.
One thing that annoyed me about the movie is that during one of the fight scenes, like we kind of got that scene where Ghost was like, "Oh God, he's cool," and I'm just like, please don't start sucking his cock. While I agree that Hongo is 10 times better than Takuru, I don't need the dick sucking. I don't need the older generation.
Yeah.
Oh, you're my senpai, so you're much better than I am. Bullshit. Like, I don't want that.
Yeah,
and as much as I don't want Takuru as a character or Ghost as a show, I don't need that shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want the dick sucking if Gaim was there. I wouldn't want Kota to kick 100 enemies' asses and Takuru go, whoa, he's much cooler than me. While I agree with that, I don't want that. That would be cringeworthy, and it was cringeworthy.
Yeah, it's like, and there was the thing with like crab dude. What was his name?
The crab dude.
He had that claw and that whip. I forget his name.
Ambassador of Darkness, I believe his name was.
Yeah.
That was interesting. They actually teamed up for this, which.
It's like then, like when he dies, it's like
it's like don't leave me, don't just be senpai. I love you.
Yeah. That's so. Anything else we could complain about or talk about?
Well, besides Pedo Ichigo, action was decent. The plot was pretty well paced. This movie could also be pretty laughable sometimes. So, but overall, no, that's really all I have to say. I like the updated suits. I like Shocker's use. I like Hongo in this movie. The ghost cast was tolerable. I liked the direction. I liked the action scenes. And I thought the story wasn't that bad. Like, that's all I really have to say about the movie. Again, this is a weird fucking movie for me, but I wouldn't mind rewatching it. with lots of booze, and Riley and some friends would be there to riff the shit out of it. If you
Yeah.
want a great movie to riff, get some friends together, pop up the booze and the wine and the drugs, and just
Yeah.
make fun of this movie. Because while this is not a bad movie, this movie is so easy to make fun of.
Yeah. Okay, I actually should probably stop recording here tonight. Can we continue the rest tomorrow or something? Because it's almost 7 in the morning for me.
Oh, Jesus, sorry.
It's all right. And we're back.
Yeah! This guy needed to go and pass out. I don't have to because time zones. Gotta love it, alright?
Yeah. But Ichigo movie, weird movie, but still watchable compared to the last two.
So weird.
Yeah. Now, Chou Super Taisen, on the other hand, not so much.
Yeah. This is to me is on the same quality as the first movie, so it's not good, like at all. But honestly, it's at this point where you realize you're so sick of these movies.
Yeah, it's like this is easily like the third worst out of all of them.
Again, I think this is on the same par as the first movie to me. Like, I still think GP and like KRT are still like there's at the bottom of the barrel, definitely.
Yeah, it's like, God, it's like I think this movie just goes to show how worse these have gotten over the years.
Yeah, and this really is a movie where you're just like, I am so sick of Shocker. Shocker appeared right the fuck out of nowhere in this movie. It's like, why were they here? What was the point? Like, the villain of this movie was this little twerp. That was fine.
He's just Oh, you were talking about the little kid. Sorry, I thought you were talking about that random great leader, the third. It's just
yeah. Well, when I say twerp, but I usually mean a brat. But yeah, it's just like no, it's fine. But the villain is like this little twerp, so it's like, why in the holy mother of ours do we need like this long-haired buffoon with two swords? It's like
this random guy who hasn't been in anything beforehand. Like, seriously, I looked up the guy's actor. I looked up his character, like, for the movie. He hasn't been in any Rider Sentai like previously, so
yeah, and it's just, what's the point of him? Why do they need to put Shocker into these things? It's like if it's to appeal to the show fans that for some reason they think are still watching this crap, then it's not working. It's just like, I don't even think show fans take. I don't really know, but I just get this feeling that they don't anymore because again, you turn them into laughing stocks. They're mustache twirling. They're mustache twirling like nonsensical fucking villains that just spout generic crap about how about Shocker has a giant cock and everything sucks and they will rule the world and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's just more bullshit. It's more bullshit, and it's just like, the Shocker's a fucking circus at this point. Yeah, does anyone take them seriously? Does anyone like them anymore?
And another thing too is that the revived villains they brought back for this are just so random. Like, you got like a bunch of like random rider villains. You also got like a bunch of like these post Gokaiger foot soldiers. You got the burglars from the whatever the things were called from Go Busters. The foot soldiers from Kyoryuger, the ones from Tokyuger, and the ones from Zuoger. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just again, it's just
And you
randomly bringing back things. No one's impressed anymore.
like,
They're just here. They serve no purpose. They're just filler.
Yeah, you also got like Black Cross. I think one of the, and there was also like the villains from like Kyoryuger Brave as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Well, again, they're just reusing suits at this point. It's like I don't even like at this point. I don't even know. I don't know if it's like really shallow cameos, or they just can't be bothered to make new suits for the movie.
Yeah.
It's really what it comes off as. It's like they're on such a budget now because no one is watching this shit. It's like, don't make it then. No one likes these movies. I mean, well, that's generalizing. I'm sure some people like these movies, but it's just like a majority of people don't, and you're just not making any money back. These movies aren't profitable anymore. Stop making them.
Yeah.
Like most people won't care. They just won't. So stop making these movies. I'm gonna sneeze.
Yeah. And God, it's like.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. Now, to be fair on this movie, it does have I don't mind the whole empty suits here as much as I am with the other movies, because the suits they're game characters. They come from video games.
They're just copies. So they're not pretending it's them. They're just living data, which is a lot nice. And why this movie edges over GP and KRT for me is just simply because the cameos they had were pretty nice. We had Jin, we had Momotaro's. Again, I like Momotaro's, but he's just here because it's Tokyo Anniversary and stuff. We had who else we had? We had Aoi Ninja for some god awful reason.
We had Zolda and Uchi from Kyoryuger. So
yeah, it's like these, like it's really random, but it was nice seeing them again.
Like,
for the most part, they were in character. For the most part, they were they were a bit flanderized, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world. It was nice seeing them. Like I wasn't bothered by these, and it was just nice.
Yeah,
this is the to me. Sorry, I keep interrupting you, but it's really sad because this is the most amount of effort they have put into cameos, since Super Hero Taisen Z, because actually Yoko was a main character, so she's not really a cameo. But so these really are the best cameos in any of these movies, and it was nice. It was really random, but for the most part they were in character, and it was nice to see them fight and be them again. It was just nice.
Yeah, and while I agree there, I also feel like they were a little wasted on this, because
they were wasted.
Because
admit,
most of their screen time lasts like 1 minute, and there was even one scene where they come in for the fight, for the big fight on the ground, only to get defeated again.
Yeah,
that was pointless. And
one uncomfortable thing to watch was the first set of warriors that this team fought with the Dire Rangers, and it was just sort of hard watching. It was hard watching Shishi Ranger get his ass handed to him, especially due to what happened to his actor this year.
Yeah.
So, I know this is before he passed away, so I can't blame the movie for it, but it really is just a case of, oops, bad timing.
Yeah, so, yeah, there's that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the movie about this. I mean, Rangers really shouldn't have been that pathetic in the movie, because they're not, because the Dire Rangers aren't pathetic.
Yeah.
But I don't blame the movie for this. It's just shit happens.
And another thing too is like while the returning characters were in character, the most the people who were out of character the most in this movie were Emu and Hiro. Like,
yeah,
remember in our XA podcast, like our complaints about Emu and Hiro in like our complaints we had about Emu and Hiro, like we said them in our. I cannot word this pretty well. I'm sorry.
I can't English very well today.
I can so English, guys. But yeah, remember in our XA podcast where we like we said our problems on like Hiro and Emu there? It's like this movie reduces them back to the way they were during like pre-Rider Chronicles, except they're even worse.
Yeah, like it's Emu is even more of a goody two shoes now, and Hiro is even more of like your generic fucking like you suck. I have a bigger cock. Secondary rider. It's bloody annoying. Oh, and the thing is, Hiro is a major part of the plot. So so it's like I have to watch this worst version of him go through all this stuff, and I just don't care because I know this is not going to affect X8. It's not going to affect his character in the show because, again, despite Toei wanting this to be a big universe, they don't care because they don't put all their writers into a room and say, okay, continuity matters. Yeah. So focus on some continuities. It doesn't have to be the greatest continuity in the world, but give a shit. No one gives a shit, and Toei themselves doesn't give a shit. Yeah. So it's one of the reasons why it's just one of the reasons why I just can't get invested in the story. Well, I mean, it's garbage to begin with, but ignoring the fact that it's garbage, I can't get invested because this does not affect Hiro's character in the show itself. This will not carry over into like his character arcs in the show he comes from. It has nothing to do with it. So I don't give a shit. And it doesn't help that the character that the second character that's part of the story, like the little kid, I don't like him. He's an emotionless little brat.
Yeah, it's like
so
I didn't care. I wanted this little I wanted this little bastard to die. I didn't care about him. It's like,
and it's just the fact that and then just like all of these, and then all of the generic fucking soapbox shit, Emma going up to him, grabbing him, saying you're important, and blah 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 blah. I don't care.
Blah blah.
You don't give me a reason to care about it.
Like, Toku child plots are messy, okay?
Yeah, they're always messy. It's like, again, the only child character I like is Nozomu. He's the only good one. And this problem even affects Power Rangers, unless you're Turbo, because Justin wasn't the worst thing ever. Justin is okay.
I honestly, it's like I'm in the crowd that honestly didn't really have much of a problem with him.
Yeah, again, he was the only one written competently.
Yeah, because God, and the worst part about the kid in this movie is that they try to force us to sympathize with him.
I can't. He's an emotionless little twerp. It's like, I have no problem with him not wanting to get the surgery. That's fine. It's his body. If he wants to die, he has every right to do it. But it's like, apparently he did care, so he made like the hero data clone. At least that's the reason apparently why he made the evil hero. But he's supposed to still not care. It's a fucking mess.
It's like it's like he just went like, the world's too boring. I'm gonna make a game where superheroes fight each other to decide the world's fate. Just Like,
we're supposed to like this kid. He's a fucking sociopath.
Like we have no understanding of what he's going through. It's not like with like Mikoto from Abaranger, where he was so good at everything to the point where everyone rejected him. Like his classmates rejected him. His parents gave him up for adoption. Like that's a reason I can buy. Like nothing excited him. He was, because he was so good at everything. This kid, like,
the only thing he's good at is just mashing. It's just mashing keyboard because because again, in order to look smart, in order to look like a hacker or a smart person in any fiction, all you have to do is this. That's all you have to do. So it's fucking pathetic, and
like the scene where they try to get us to sympathize with him is through fucking Naga.
And oh god, and I hate Kyuranger. 5 episodes of this fucking shit, and I have no desire to watch it because it's utter bullshit. And I don't know if Naga develops and becomes a really emotional person at the end of the show. I don't give a shit, but like I get what they're trying to go for, but you know what the worst part is?
What?
He was in character. Like Yonemura is usually really, really, really bad at keeping any character in character, but because the Kyuranger characters are so one note, one personality, annoying fucking pointless characters, because the only thing they serve is to make Lucky look good or whatever the show wants to do, because again Lucky is a fucking Gary Stu god-minded piece of shit, and so it's like, and then so like Naga's completely in character. I wouldn't be shocked if they did something this fucking stupid in the show itself.
Yeah.
So
like that scene where he's like, where he like, the thing is in this movie, like he's also like, his character's also an emotionless alien, since he comes from a race of, you know, emotionless snake people. So,
he's a diet Vulcan. It's like, and again, the first emotion he learnt was anger, which is a terrible first emotion to listen, by the way. That's really bad.
Oh. And the sad thing is, I can mimic this scene, like, of him just talking to the kid so well. Like,
because the only thing you have to do is sound like this, and add some fake drama to it, and sound like this is being written for a Nick Jr. cartoon. Because, that's level of depth to any of these fucking movies.
It's like, please tell me, what is this warm liquid in my eyes? Those are tears. Tears? You get them whenever you feel sad or happy. Ugh.
Oh god, it's so melodramatic, so hokey. How can anyone not cringe or laugh at this because of how fucking stupid it is? Did anyone feel anything when watching this? Because the only thing I felt was apathy, because I don't give a shit.
Yeah, and like, you are me. You can't smile. You can't laugh. But whenever I see you, this happens.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's like, shut up.
Shut up. You
it's like,
oh. I'm sorry. I don't care about Naga. I don't, and I don't care about this little piece of shit. Like the only thing to enjoy about this movie is little moments, like when Amazon did his little thing, and then Army just sort of went,
okay.
that was funny.
Yeah, that was actually very cute.
It's like, she's like, what's going on?
That's another thing. Amu in this movie really didn't do anything.
Yeah, she had no real point to be in the movie. I mean, I enjoyed her presence. Again, I like the Georgia cast just fine, so I had no problem with her
Like
being
all,
here for the for the most part she's in character.
yeah,
So it's
all she really did though was just get her ass kicked. Like this is kind of like with Go Busters all over again.
and I kind of get why because again she has to do this all on her own, and again I get like one Sentai member is nowhere near as strong as one rider. Though she still managed to beat. Who was the first person she? Oh yeah, her first opponent was Black. She shouldn't have won that fight, but she did.
Actually, it was Stronger.
Didn't I say Stronger, or did I say Black?
You said Black.
I was supposed to say Stronger. Her first opponent was Stronger. She should have not won that fight. I'm sorry, but she shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I don't care how skilled she is, or if this was a smartly written action scene, she would have used her wits and her smarts to fight Stronger, since Stronger is a raw beacon of power, and while she's strong by herself, especially when morphed, she wouldn't be able to do that, so she'd have to think outside the box. But again, this is a Super Hero Taisen movie, so it's just action.
Yeah.
I will give the movie this. The action scenes are actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed the choreography in this movie. It wasn't the best thing in the world, but this is the best. But these are the best action scenes that these movies have pumped out. So I'll give the movie this.
Yeah, it's like the camera work in this movie is still fucking awful though. It's like there's so much panning during the fights, like particularly the ones with Team X8 and whenever they face off against another team. It's like I feel like I'm someone just trying to just some guy trying to park his car. Hey, welcome to Crazy Taxi. You gotta try to find a parking spot while dodging these empty soulless suits fighting each other.
It's seriously. And to get back to the humor, and not to get back to, but to talk about the humor of this movie, same fucking bullshit. And one of the key moments that really pissed me off about this movie was the fight between Deno and Momo Ranger. Oh my god! Like Oscar-winning comedy, right, Riley? Oh my god, that was the funniest thing I've seen.
I liked how they just turned Momo Ranger into an anime character. She has the cute voice. She acts like a girly girl, and then because she ends up kicking Mo in the crotch. Because that's so cutesy and hilarious. Oh my god, guys! She's fighting monsters with her butt. She's just running around acting all scared. What the fuck?
What a fucking mockery to her character in the original show. I haven't watched Go Ranger, but I'm sure the actual character was not this fucking incompetent. Oh, and you know what also bothers me about this is the fact that they gave her a generic fucking 20-year-old Japanese voice. She didn't have fucking 60s or 70s. She just like a fucking old woman.
And also, I've seen the way she fights. Well, mind I haven't seen Go Ranger, but you know what I did see? One of those clip montages from Gal Ranger versus Super Sentai. She could fight perfectly fine.
Yeah, I just don't get this. Why was she given the young boys? It's like again in Super Hero Taisen GP during the dub scene, using the old footage, Ichigo and Nigo still sound like old men. And they continue to sound like old men throughout the movie, but they didn't make them sound like men in their 20s, which I don't get why. But in here they make her sound like a young woman. I don't fucking get it. Are you so fucking lazy you couldn't get an older voice actress to voice her, or was it because Yonemura had this great idea? We have to do this. We have to make Yonemura look like an anime girl. This is going to be hilarious. All the kids in their seats are going to be drooling because they're going to be laughing so hard that stuff will be running down their putrid little faces.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a great scene, guys. I promise.
Oh, Yonemura, you've done it again.
Oh God. Or maybe it was Shirakura. I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, it's like
My take
actually
is
no.
sure.
Oh, Yonemura, you've done it again. Oh, please. This is all. It was Shirakura's idea.
Look at my big cock, isn't it great, guys?
Oh,
Just look
like
at
that. And then there's the Go Rider scene, which just comes right
there. Fuck out of nowhere. Now, I haven't seen the Go Rider short. I actually heard they were pretty decent, so I might give them a shot. But I fucking hate this. I fucking hate the existence of the Go Riders. Not that I think their suits are ugly. I mean, they look at something Christian will make if he was a Toku fan. Oh, sorry, she was a Toku fan. Sorry. Yeah. But it's the stupidest fucking thing.
And, it's especially insulting to Shotaro Ishinomori because he never wanted this.
When he conceptualized the Go Riders, he tried as hard as he can basically not to make them just a 5-rider team. He tried to make them as unique as possible. He tried to differentiate them from Kamen Rider. And then here comes Toy and all their smart fucking ideas and doing this because
you know what this is? This is Shirakura going up to Ishinomori's grave, taking a piss on it, and then walking all the way home while letting his dick hang out.
Oh God!
Just like look, who's the better producer now? Look, everyone, I have a big penis.
It's much better than Ishinomori's. You know, the guy that created the franchises both the franchises that are in this movie that I'm making. That is the same fucking shot that I made for the past God knows how long. So, suck my penis. Just Jesus fucking Christ. It's so disrespectful. I hate the concept of these because again, he did not want this, and so it kind of feels that Toy just went through his old sketches, like when trying to make the Go Rangers, because when you're designing things, you have to go through many drafts, and I'm sure during some of the original drafts there was something like this, not exactly, but maybe the Go Rangers are first started off as essentially 5 riders, but then Ishinomori but then maybe Ishinomori realized it wasn't a good idea and made them more unique. Because he realized that wasn't a very good idea because again Ishinomori was not fucking stupid. So basically Toy Yonemura Shirakura just went through Ishinomori's old sketches from the 70s and just said, "This is a great idea." Look, the people in the Showa era and Ishinomori's original work, they're gonna come all over the fucking. They're gonna come all through the cinema when they see this, aren't they? Oh, I can see the cinema just spreading everywhere, except they didn't.
Yeah,
because there are no Showa era fans in the cinema anymore because of what you fucking did to them in Kamen Rider Taisen. We in the Showa era, crotchety men that think they're better than the current generation.
Yeah, I hate these freakish hybrids. I hate these freakish looking hybrids of the Go Rangers and Kamen Rider Ichigo. Just.
It's so stupid and pointless again, and it's just pandering, but it's pandering to no one because no one likes this idea. So they tried to pander, but they failed to pander to the group they wanted to pander to. I don't even know if kids are going to give a shit about it. I mean, maybe some kids will like the idea. It's like, oh, it's a writer and Sentai fusion. That's cool. It's like all my fan fictions.
Yeah,
that's maybe about it. I don't know. I don't know Japanese children.
But, we would talk about the other Q Rangers, but again, they're not even in this movie.
Because guess what? Oh wait, they had a show to film, and Emu and Hero when they were all off the two. Because oh wait, they had a show to film.
Yeah, it's like And like, there's also Taiga and Parad, but again, not in the movie either. So
I know Piranha just makes an out of nowhere cameo.
he just kind of walks onto the set like, "Sup? I want a game."
It reminds me so much of Chaser's like cameo. What I'm like in GP, like not as fucking out of nowhere and fucking pointless, but it's still pointless and not necessarily. He's just there to remind you, hey, I exist. I'm in the movie too now.
Yeah,
Isn't it great?
I'm in the currently running show. So yeah.
So I have to be here.
Yeah.
It's on my contract.
Then that's really all we can say about this movie. It's garbage. It's nowhere near as bad as Grand Prix or Kamen or Taisen, but still pretty bad.
Yeah. So overall, can they just stop making these fucking movies?
Probably not.
Seriously?
Like I get the feeling we're gonna get another one, and
oh,
I might watch it. I'm not sure, but
I'm gonna watch it because look, as negative and look, if this movie is not produced by Shirakura or written by Yonemura, or at least if it's not produced by Shirakura, it might have a better chance of being better. But I don't really have any faith. But I still watch the movies because you never know. They might mine some gold out of nowhere. Like it'll be like lightning in a bottle. But hey, it'll still be an enjoyable movie at least. But again, I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I'll watch it. But I'm not expecting anything.
Yeah, it's yeah. That's really it. Like I want these movies are getting old and quite frankly need to die. So
Yeah, and like I'm just afraid of what other marketing ploys they're gonna do if they do continue this because like again all these movies have marketing ploys to get you to watch them. The first movie, just the concept. The second movie, the metal heroes are here. The third movie, a battle between the old generation, new generation of riders. The fourth movie, Sango is here, and it's going to be a big epic race. The fifth movie, it's a new Ichigo movie, and in this movie, the Go Riders. What else could they possibly do as a marketing ploy for the movie? I really have no idea, but I'm really scared what they'll try and do.
So these movies are not good. Z is the only decent one out of all of them. The Ichigo movie is, well, it's weird, but it's watchable. So
it's a watchable movie, and I enjoy some parts of it. I enjoy it more than Super Hero Taisen Z, even though it's a really weird movie, and again, pedo Ichigo, but still.
But yeah, that's pretty much all we have to say. I would tell you what we're doing next time, but the thing is, there's no schedule for these. This is just more so going to be a whenever kind of thing. So, yeah.
The only thing I hope that will happen next is maybe we want to do plenty podcasts. And we did record a large chunk of the season one podcast, but it's been like a month or two since we recorded it. We don't want to get back to it. But we don't know when. We want to do it, but we don't know when.
Yeah. If you have any, I don't know, if you have any suggestions for future topics, comment below.
I mean, I'm up for anything as long as it's not ranting about fandoms because
I'm done with that honestly because
I don't care anymore. They're groups of people, and there are good people and bad people in every single group. Yeah. So why would I bitch? Why should I bitch?
Yeah.
So
But yeah, I'm Ryeguy, and this is Lexical Medley, and we'll see you next time.